it is windy, folks. It is windy, but that was Air France. A 777-300 Air France. Then we have Air Canada 777-200 coming in next. Air Canada 881 from Zurich. I hope you are all doing well today. Triple 200 LR coming in. There in 1 second. I am just also live here on trying to do a multi-platform, so we will get to where we need to get to. All right, spinning over. Air Canada 881, 777-200. Beautiful. Another heavy coming in. A350 1000 British 9 Lima. Speedbird 93. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. All the way from Heathrow. And I appreciate you being here, folks. Lovely to have you. All right, let's get Speedbird 9 Lima. Beautiful landing there. the heavies just keep on coming with Air Canada Cargo. Flight 7245 from Miami, and this is a 767-300 freighter. And we'll catch that in just a moment. There's an Air Canada tower looking at us right there. Alright, let's see if I can get the Insta working. That's my face. Sorry, folks. Here we go. Going live. Give us a follow, everybody, on any one of our platforms. I would be very appreciative if you would do that. We're Wake Turbulence 747 on pretty much everything. Let's have a look at the Air Canada freighter. The Rouge tail, beautiful. Looking good. Looking good. In next. Oh my, it is windy. I'm gonna turn that sound down a bit. In next we get an RJ900 Endeavour 5233 from LaGuardia for Delta connection. And that'll be in just a moment, still a ways out. Appreciate y'all being here, folks. I love the eastbound operations as well. I am a big fan. The Nav Canada tower we're looking at right now, and then we can flip over and have a look at the approach path. RJ900, as I mentioned, will be coming in next. Someone on TikTok's in the airport right now. Thanks, P. That's cool. Where are you going? Or returning? Oh, you landed an hour ago. Where'd you come from? Hey, Toronto plane spotting. What time is the Jordanian supposed to arrive? Beautiful RJ. I made it a little bit earlier so that I could hopefully catch the Queen. Oh, interesting. We might see Vio arrive if we're still here. That would be special. Oh, nice. Back from Tampa. Alright, and next we got a Transat A350 from Manchester, Transat 207. Let's see if it brings the butter. I would say that brought the butter. Alright, we got the Queen on final, everybody. That's the 747-400 from Frankfurt, LH470. I rushed to get here. Grabbed my dinner to go. Haven't even eaten it yet. It's got a ways to go. It's going to get cold, but I don't care. Because the Queen of the Skies is what I'm here to check out. So I might miss the one in between. Because I'm going to be looking for the 747, my favorite plane. And we're going to follow it from a distance. Its gear, I don't think is even down yet. It's coming down now. Let's have a look. Got the Queen. We got the Queen. Just gotta fix the... I'm not getting air traffic control right now, so let me see if I can fix that. think it's a software thing, but I'll fix it later.
Tower low, Transat 327, ILS 06 right.
Transat 327, Toronto Tower, traffic close final. Wind is slightly variable, but currently 33012, gusting 17 knots, clear to land runway 06 right, number 2.
Clear to land 06 right to Transat.
We got the Queen, and now we got air traffic control, and we're up and running. American happening first.
Ka 973, wind 31010, gusting 18, caution turbulence, clear takeoff runway 05. West 3993.
Some good gusts happening.
737 in sight for visual departure, line up away runway 05.
Regular Transat 123, heavy ILS, straight passing stable.
Transat 123, heavy Toronto Tower, there's company still at 2 final, with 330 at 13. That is slightly variable off your right, so clear to land runway 06 right.
Okay, number 2, clear to land 6 right, Transat 123.
Clear to land.
1111, cross, runway 06 left, and contact ground. 21.9.
6 left on 21.9.
I'm going to look for a Transat 123 heavy. That's an A330-300 coming in from London, Gatwick.
3, wind 310 at 10,
That'll
gusting
be
18,
second in after a first Transat from Cancun.
Budget 667, keep the departing RJ in sight for visual departure, line up away runway
321, 200.
0805, Westjet 667.
Alaska 973, contact 128 decimal 8 for departure.
188, we'll see you at 973.
Yes.
They're definitely feeling the winds today. All right, let's have a look for Transat 123, the A330 heavy from Gatwick.
That's 327, company inside 2 finals, no delay into Delta 5 and cross runway 06 left. At 667, wind 32012, gusting 17, clear takeoff runway 05.
Clear takeoff 05, Westjet 667.
Jazz 7980, keep the departing WestJet in sight for visual departure, line up and wait runway 05.
I don't wait while we do 5, Westjet in sight, Jazz 7680.
Transat 327, cross runway 06 left and contact ground on 121.9.
Enterprise, cross 06 left, ground 21, Transat 327.
Airways 3993, contact 128 decimal 8 for departure.
228 decimal 8, go at 3993. Tower Hotel 260 with the final runway 06.
Jazz 260, traffic minimum space behind you is a 787. Wind 320 at 13, the winds are slightly variable off the right. You're clear to land runway 06 right.
Jazz 260. Tower 10 heavy on S05.
Jazz 7680, maintain visual, wind 33012, gusting 17, clear takeoff runway 05.
Takeoff runway 05, Jazz 7680.
Air Canada 10, continue inbound, I'll have further for you in a moment.
Air
Canada, there's a question here. Transat 123, cross runway 06 left and contact ground on 121.9.
Cross 6 left, ground 2100, Transat 123 CM.
Today, WestJet 667.
All right, and next Jazz 260 from London, Ontario on a Dash 8 Q400.
For 1 runway 05, they've got a biz jet that's going to cross your runway prior to landing. It's at the other end. Actually, you know what? You're clear to land runway 05. You're going to see that traffic crossing at the other end.
Yeah, I'm going
wind 32012, gusting 17. It is slightly variable.
Okay, clear land 05, check the traffic and keep Bravo for answer.
Air Canada 10 affirmative.
80.
Contact 128 decimal 8.
Hey, Jazz 7680.
All right, the Dash 8 is going to be awesome in the wind. And then we'll have 787-9 Dreamliner right behind that.
And a half final. Continue with late landing clearance.
Okay, check the mark, check the 01.
Alright, let's get the dash first. Jazz 260. In the wind.
The 332, correction, WestJet 332, line up and wait runway 05.
Runway 05, WestJet 332.
And the 10 exit right on Bravo.
To right on Bravo, or anytime.
Canada 801, wind check 32012, gusting 17, continue late landing clearance to dash feet touching down.
Okay, 801.
Dash has always handled that well.
Delta 1 there.
Let's get 801. 777-9 Dreamliner coming in from Dublin. I think we got this yesterday as well.
Canada 801, traffic exiting into Delta 3, wind 32012, gusting 17, cleared line runway 065.
Airlines Petra, Canada 1.
Air Canada 10, contact ground 121.65.
165, so
260, contact ground 219.
219, 260. Oh, Air Canada, sub-38,
Canada 738, winds 32012, gusting 17 knots, clear line runway 065. Budget 332.
That one knocked my computer over, folks. That's the way.
Clear takeoff runway 05.
Clear takeoff 05, WestJet 332.
Wow.
Avon, actually stand by.
Wow. Sorry, I gotta unfreeze the image just a second. That knocked my entire computer over. Talk about your wake turbulence. All right. I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Canada 801, exit Delta 5.
Sorry, folks.
Cross runway 06
Right with you.
left. And contact ground on 121.9.
Delta 5, cross 06 left and 219 on the other side. Air Canada 801, thanks for dinner.
Hey.
Be right back with you, folks. Hopefully in time for the next heavy. Just give me a second to readjust a couple things.
Whiskey Tango Fox is within 2 miles back from St. Louis for 6 right.
Charlie Foxtrot, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, Toronto Tower, wind 32010, gusting 17 knots. There's a 737 close final, clear line runway 06 right, number 2.
Hey, number 2 for 6 right, Whiskey Tango Fox. And target Air Canada 821, over 50 on the Heathrow.
That last call, WestJet 332, contact 128.8.
128.8, WestJet 332. Canada 821, final on 05, RNAV 25.
Camera 2, though, I think got messed up there. Camera 1 is back. That Dreamliner, holy moly! I'm going to attempt a replug of all the peripherals here for camera 2. I didn't put up my windshield today. Today was the day I'm like, I don't need a wind blocker. Wind blockers are for weak cameras, but I got weak cameras today. Weak cameras it is. Yeah. me just get the cam link back. For camera 2, we're back in action. Camera 1, camera 2. That was exciting. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty darn cool. I'm gonna bungee cord my computer. It's come to this. There we go. Should have bungeed it from the beginning. Lessons learned, Michael. Lessons learned. I enjoy how the webcam on my TikTok is now just showing the ground because that got knocked over. I'll pick that back up. Give me a second. You forget sometimes there's real large machines doing their thing. All right, let's see what we got here. Hello, camera. Hello there. All right. We'll get this back on here. This is not super sturdy, but it is what it is. All right, refresh that. That is hilarious. I am enjoying this. Enjoying this very much. All right, now let's see if I can get the Logitech back. And we'll go from there. All right, that seems to be something or other. Thank you, folks. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. User landed from Portugal, 150. Hey! T. Lopez. No, sorry, I do not. I was not here around noon, so I don't have footage from around noon. That was fun. That knocked everything over in a big heap of mess. That seems to be working now. And are you working? Apparently so. Okay. Fun times. Fun times. Alana watching, going to Toronto. That's really cool. Rory asks on TikTok, any tips for someone who's scared of planes? When it lifts off the ground, I just panic. I don't know if I have any specific tips other than, statistics always help me. I find that the more I learn about the aviation industry and how safe it actually is and how unlikely any incident really is, it helps me come to terms with it. I also found, this is going to sound weird, but I watched a lot of the show Mayday, which deals with aviation incidents, and I learned through that show just how much things have to go wrong in order for something to happen, and every time something does happen, they learn so much from it. That I find that, I don't know, I find that comforting in a way. You really learn how unlikely incidents and accidents are, and then when they do happen, they're incredibly rare events. All right. Lost sound for a second there. Ever since the wind knocked over the computer, things have been going a little bit weird. But anywho, that was a little Gulfstream G150. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I think we had a little computer glitch. Sometimes that happens. There's also Rory, some really good videos out there of pilots explaining all the various phenomena that people are afraid of, such as wake turbulence and things like that, or turbulence, or takeoffs, landings, all that fun stuff. So it is worth doing a little YouTube sleuthing. I'm gonna get that camera back in just 1 second there. And we'll just use this one for now. And I'll get it out of the way here. There we go. All right, another little biz jet. Appreciate y'all being here. Folks, give us a follow, by the way. You find us on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube. If you're watching on Instagram or TikTok and you want a larger screen version that is archived, you can check out our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Wake Turbulence Aviation on YouTube. You'll see the blue circle logo. And you can watch our streams from the last, year and a half or so. Looking at runway. Nice to meet you. Looking at runway 06 right at the moment. I heard a thing, and I don't know what that thing means. I hear button. I'm new to the whole TikTok streaming, so I do apologize, folks. Here's an Airbus A320. Fantastic. Look at that. Oh, we've reached our goal. That's what we did. We reached our follow goal on TikTok. Thank you, folks. We got 5,000 followers. You're amazing. You're all awesome. I just want to say that. And I appreciate you joining me out here on a windy Monday afternoon. I am getting destroyed by the wake of these aircraft kicking up all the dirt. Whew. It's fun though. I'm not gonna lie, having a good time. A321 Rouge 1623 coming in from Fort Lauderdale. I'm testing the multi-stream because I will be going to Europe next month, and I want to be able to capture a lot of these moments. So it's a test. It's a test, a proof of concept. But I really appreciate you all being here. I'm just on the grass by the road. Runway 06 right, Convair Drive. All right, Delta coming in. Speedy. There's a good crosswind today. Now I feel I also lost the air traffic control in the dust up. So let's see if I can get that back.
Delta 5, cross 06 left, and ground 21 Delta 24.
That is back. All right, in next, Airbus A220 from Sacramento, Air Canada 758.
The 897 heavy, wind 340, 10 gusting 16, clear to line runway 05.
The A220s are really cool planes. This one's 3 years old, October of 2020. So my daughter had just been born earlier that year. This plane is younger than my little 4-year-old.
Heavy Toronto Tower, traffic crossing at the far end. Wind 350, 11 knots, clear to line runway 05.
I think we're next. We are going to get 7879 Dreamliner Air Canada 2 from Tokyo Haneda.
Okay, we'll plan.
That's going to be a good one.
I think it's
That'll be a heavy over here.
Runway 15 left.
In the meantime, though, there's,
I
believe, a 777-300 on the other side of the airport, so we'll zoom in from a distance for that.
6 left, we'll call ground on the
Well,
other
we
side
can.
of Canada 790.
The signal's not great on the ATC, is it?
28, we'll see you, West 424.
All right, 777-300 from Athens, Air Canada A97. And we'll catch the Dreamliner from over here. This is going to land on runway 05. So those who aren't familiar with the airport, 05 is on the other side of the airport. We call it the north side. And we're on the south side here at 06 left and 06 right. They're doing mostly departures in the north right now. When the wind is going from the other direction and they take off and land the other way, that's runway 23 way over there, and this is 24 left, which is 6 right now. And most of you on the YouTube channel know all of this, but some may not know why the runway numbers get the numbers that they do. It has to do with the magnetic heading in the southern domestic airspace. So if the Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust my camera while we're talking. It's a little bit crooked. So if a runway is pointed at, let's say, I don't know, let's say 100 degrees on the compass, so slightly southeast, then that'll be runway 10, 10. They divide it by 10 just to make it a 2-digit number.
Air Canada 2 heavy, ground tower, wind 350.
Now here at Pearson, runway 6 and 6 left, 6 right, and 5 all point the same direction. It's 50-something degrees, 53 or 50, I don't think it's 53 or something. I don't remember the exact number, but it's written down. And so rather than confuse the pilots and have a 0-5 left, 0-5 center, and 0-5 right, where 0-5 center is all the way on the other side, they just call them the 6s. LA does similarly. The 2-4s and 2-5s are the same heading, but they designate 2-4s for the north runways and 2-5. They're at somewhere between 240 and 250 degrees, and then 7s, 6s and 7s when they're facing the other way and the wind's coming from the other direction. So Air Canada 2, 7879 Dreamliner from Tokyo Haneda coming in next. Watch the wing flex.
Something over here is to fix this.
Over takeoff 05, Westjet
not doing what I needed to do.
Air Canada 2 heavy, exit the end and cross, runway 24 right, contact ground 121.9.
Cross 24 right.
Maybe I can't.
21-9er, Air Canada 2 heavy today.
Maybe it's frozen.
900 Romeo Hotel, Solo Simba.
900 Romeo Hotel, wind 350, 6 gusting 19, clear to line runway 06 right. Do you know where you're parking today?
Sky Service, middle of the road. Okay,
we're dropping some signal here, aren't we? Oh, it's coming back. I think the Instagram was not a good idea. That's okay. Sort that out. Oh, Family 4K Inc. sent a whole bunch of roses. Thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate that.
Roger, November 940.
You're very, very
Juliet,
kind.
Foxtrot,
Thank you so
Tower.
much.
Wind 32, correction, 350 at 12 knots. Clear to line runway 05. Where are you parking today?
Clear line 0.
The signal seems to be dropping, but
Signature okay, be left off the runway.
Yes, sir.
Go from there. See what we got. A lot of trucks going by today. It's a busy road sometimes. I appreciate you all sharing the live, sending your roses. Thank you so much. All right, we're new goal. All right, let's see this biz jet coming in. Ender on YouTube, thank you so much for that info there. 05 and 06 left and right are at 56 degrees, and runway 23 and 24 left and right are facing 236 degrees.
Line of 08, runway 05, United.
Take the last digit off, and you've got your 23 and your 05, and then add and subtract to make the
Press 6 left and
the sixes.
0.907.
Love that. Thank you. I'm going to go back to camera 1 in a second because
for 940
looking away over here, I'm seeing
on to runway 33
that
left,
tail that I love so much.
Ground on 121.65.
Lufthansa 747 parked to the gate.
Left and 0.65, 942 left. Toronto Tower, Brickyard 5670, island 6 right.
Brickyard 3622, wind 030.
Brickyard 3622.
Clear to land runway 06 right.
06 right, clear to land, Brickyard 36.
From Newark is an Embraer 175, Republic Airways for United Express, just cleared to land.
Take off runway 05.
Clear to take off runway 05, Unit 568.
Marky, thank you. Yeah, hopefully all is well for me. I appreciate all the roses there, family. Thank you. Air Canada, yeah, maybe. Fabiana, we'll see if we can grab you. Hey, yo, I am a student pilot, actually, so I'm learning how to fly. I have some videos on my YouTube channel of some of my early lessons and things that I'm working on, so I'm learning. Slow process right now, because it's very expensive. I'm not flying as much as I'd like right now. It's okay. Slow and steady. I'm not going anywhere. I have a job. It's just a hobby that I'm enjoying. And I'm enjoying every flight lesson, so I'm not in a rush to get anywhere right now. My YouTube channel's motto is embrace the journey, and that's kind of how I like to live. Just embracing it. Living in the moment as best we can. That's all you can do, I think.
Jazz 852, thank you. Toronto Tower, continue number 1, runway 05. There's traffic departing. Winds 36010, gusting 15. Advise if you will require any other assistance.
Family 4, you're now the #1 gifter badge. Nick, runway 06 right.
3622, cross runway 06 left and contact ground 121.5.
Thank you, Toronto Aviator on YouTube for that information. Let's
I got a 147, wind 36010, gusting 15, clear takeoff 05.
Do we know
takeoff 05, Air Canada 147.
whereabouts it is in the line?
129, I could have guessed that.
Oh no, that's up on the north side, eh? That's Jazz 852, diversion.
1628, contact Petra on 128.8.
I will I will get the camera over there when I can see it. Diverting, apparently pressurization issue. Jazz 852 heading to 05. It was a Minneapolis to Montreal flight, and it's diverting here.
Check 360 at 10.
I'm just peering out. Oh, there it is, way off in the distance. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on a second, folks. You can come searching with me for the plane making a landing due to a pressurization issue.
Jazz 852, wind 36010, your clear line runway 05. Kind of 147, contact departure 128.8.
Mel, thank you so much for that tip, $15. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you, Mel. You're very kind. That's going towards fuel for my next flight lesson, maybe. Well, any pressurization issues, always good to get down to the ground, get that looked at.
Hello, Tower, Endeavour 5146, Naples 6.
Endeavour
Everything's looking all right. I mean, I can't tell from over here. I'm going to assume everything is all right. That'll be my naive moment of the day. That was a diversion. Next one in, RJ900 Endeavour 5146 from Detroit for Delta Connection. Behind that, we got American Airlines 1572 from Miami on an A319. And behind that, Sunwing 421 from Punta Cana on a 737 MAX 8. And on the downwind, there's the LOT Polish Dreamliner.
Transat 852, Hotel, contact ground 12165.
From Warsaw, LOT 41 Tango. Just on the downwind right now, heading southwest over southern Mississauga by the 403. It'll be making a right turn at some point to join its base leg, and then heading to final, most likely on 6 right, based on where it's doing its downwind. So catch it on this side. Thank you, Toronto Aviator. It did a rapid descent to 10,000, considerably north of Toronto. So I guess, yeah, that's the masks probably popped out too. I've never had that happen to me in a flight. Never had the masks come down. That'll be interesting.
American 1572, Toronto Tower number 2, RJ mile final, wind 3407, gusting 15, clear to land runway 06 right.
Airline number 2, 6
Theo is flying out to Newark tonight. Theo's one of our moderators and a friend. He's an airline pilot.
Canada 612, tower line.
And his daughter Elise is very good at flight simulator. We found out. So, well done. I should hope so. I'm sure it's in the blood. My daughter likes to play flight simulator, but she always asks to do barrel rolls in 747, so slightly different interest in the mechanism. Oh, looks like VO is almost halfway to Newark by now.
Endeavour 5146, exit there, Delta 3, cross.
That is cool.
Delta 3 cross.
All right, A319 to next, American 1572 coming in from Miami.
Canada 612, wind 3609, clear takeoff runway 05.
Clear takeoff 05 for Canada 612. Tower, Sunwing 421, no signals cleared LS for Joseph.
Sunwing 421, Toronto Tower number 2, 319 short final, wind 3607, gusting 15, clear to land runway 06 right. Endeavour 5146, contact ground 1219.
Contact Tower, 730 with you.
November 730 Echo Alpha, Toronto Tower, Roger, number 2,
Polish Dreamliner checking in as well. You can hear on the radio.
Let me know where you are parking. Clear to land runway 06 right.
Back to land 06 right, Echo Alpha. We're parking today at Sky Service Midfield.
Roger, thank you. Sunwing 680, tower line of runway 05.
Runway 05, Sunwing 680.
Trying to find a better place to put my little audio
Delta
console.
3, cross runway 06 left.
When he got knocked over, everything fell apart. That will work.
Canada 612, contact departure 128.
28 for Canada 612, good day.
Okay.
Sunwing 680, wind
Let's get
3509, clear takeoff.
Max 8, Sunwing.
Take us Sunwing 05.
From Punta Cana.
American 1572, contact ground 1219.
219, American 1572.
Now let's have a look at the Dreamliner. I wonder if it's a special livery or something. Doesn't seem to me. Seems to be the regular livery. Still special to me. I really appreciate y'all being here, folks. You are fantastic. If you're watching on TikTok or on YouTube,
Cross runway 06 left.
very happy to have you here.
Sunwing 41.
Thank you for the fire. Gulfstream
820,
G550 coming in
128.
next.
28, have a good day, Sunwing 680.
Runway 421, contact ground 1219er.
Ground 119, Sunwing 111.
Good day, 756 for the Istanbul final, pitch right. 756, runway turn number 2, Gulfstream, touchdown, wind 02012, clear to land, 6 right.
Clear land 6 right, guys, 756.
I was inspired the other day talking about aviation trivia. So I'm working on a plan to do a live trivia event. All aviation related, of course. Still trying to figure out the mechanics of it all, but should be fun. Really appreciate you all joining us here, whether you're on YouTube or viewing over on TikTok. Look at RJ 900 Jazz 756 coming next from Columbus, Ohio. Although not your average day in Ohio over here.
Flight 41 Tango Heavy, Toronto turn number 2, RJ a mile and a half final with 01013, clear to land runway 06.
Then after the RJ 900 from Columbus, we got the Warsaw Lot 41 Tango from Warsaw, Poland. Obviously, 7879 Dreamliner will be in number 2.
Here I go off number 1, contact ground 121, that's 19.
1219, aircraft.
Rouge 1935, tower line of runway 05.
Hey, Blair. Used to work as a ramp agent. That's cool. Shorty, Air Canada landing. Indeed, indeed. That was Air Canada Express. Jazz Aviation flies for Air Canada Express. And we're going to get the Lot Dreamliner. Polish. Any Polish people out there?
3 cross 6 left, Jazz 75.
If so, shout out to the old country. I'm personally not Polish. I do have some European ancestry.
Rouge 1935 and 0209, clear takeoff runway 05. Clear takeoff runway 05.
Pretty much exclusively, actually. Bit of a European mutt.
756, turn right Charlie, contact ground 121.
549, Jazz 776.
Beautiful Dreamliner landing, and we're going to get the wake in a minute. Hold on to the computer, everybody. Hold on. Here it comes. There it is.
34, 020 at 12 knots. Heavy traffic rolling up. Airline runway 06
Well,
right.
hello there.
Good land, 068 Delta
Didn't
7.
see you there. The Alitalia livery came in. That's ITA Airways. Alitalia used to be the national flight carrier of Italy, and then got restructured. It's now ITA. This is a classic, a retro livery, if you will.
06 left.
But the ITAs are beautiful blue aircraft. Mel likes Polish donuts. Do I know Polish donuts? I don't know if I do.
1935, contact Petra on 128.8.
Departure 1935,
Yeah. The 267, are you all set to go?
Hey, we got
267, we are
some
ready.
Polish folks in the TikTok. That's awesome.
02011, gusting 16, clear takeoff runway.
That was a nice heavy.
Clear for takeoff runway
There will be
05.
more heavies. It is Monday. It is Monday evening. It's a lot of heavies happening. First at Delta 737-900 coming in next. From Atlanta, flight 1734.
That tower is Charlie Golf November Kilo Pampas on the ILS 06 right, just by
Not a heavy, but An NG nonetheless.
Yeah, Italy, that's what they want. Yeah.
And towers, November Kilo Papa.
That works. Yeah, I'm going to put the side on that. Turn off. I think you're good, yeah.
Everyone just check your microphone.
Someone had a stuck mic.
Liberty Jazz 993 with you.
Traffic rolling out is the 737.
All right, what do we got next?
06 right.
Tower, so November Kilo Papa, somebody's got a stuck mic on 1835, unable to get a hold of it. Ribeye Savos on the ILS 6 rate.
Okay, very good. November Kilo Papa, thank you. Winds 36011 knots. Traffic rolling out to 737. Grid line runway 06 right.
They're calling the other tower frequency because someone has a stuck mic on 35.
34, just check your microphone as well, please. Cross runway 06 left and contact ground 219.
06 left, yeah, no, wasn't enough, but yeah, cleared to cross. 06 left, no contact.
Got a Gulfstream G450 coming in next.
Liberty Jazz 993 with you.
993 after that from
Jazz
LaGuardia.
993, Toronto Tower, Crescent G4, close final, wind 360 at 11 knots, current line runway 06 right.
06 right there, Jazz 993.
A stuck mic is also when I can't get out of the house.
Hey, cover. Correction, Toronto Tower, Gulfstream Papa Lima with you on the RNAV 05.
Charlie Golf Tango Papa Lima, Toronto Tower, wind 35011 knots, current line runway 05.
Cleared to land 05, we're headed to Skychart.
Pleasure.
I'm 10 minutes shy of when I was going to start this live at 5 o'clock.
One flight point in, Air Canada.
But
7, you have a good one.
when I decided to race Lufthansa here. I was coming in from Durham region, so it was a bit of a hike, but I made it work.
Kilo Papa, exit Delta 3 and cross runway 06 left.
Where are you headed?
Okay, Delta 3, cross 611, November Kilo Papa.
Hello there. Lot Dreamliner taxiing, I believe, over to Terminal 3. I think that's where Lot hangs out. I could be wrong. I just going from the signs I always see on the 409.
We're going to Sky Service midfield.
November Kilo Papa, thank you. Contact ground on 121.9.
All right, we got Embraer 175 Jazz. Next.
7904.
Jazz 7904, Toronto Tower, Embraer 3608, testing to 15 knots, current line runway 06 right, number 2.
Push land runway 06 right, number 2, Jazz 7904.
So that was Jazz 993 from LaGuardia on an Embraer 175. Up next, Jazz 7904 from Regina, capital of Saskatchewan, on an RJ 900.
On 121.9.
Delta 3, cross 6 left, and then ground 119 or there, Jazz 993, over.
Okay.
Tower Western 27.5.
Budget 2755, Toronto Tower, RJ traffic close final, wind 36008, testing to 15, clear line runway 06 right, number 2.
16 right to West, 27.5.
Endeavor 5081, Toronto Tower, line up away, runway 05.
Line up away 05, Endeavor 5081.
Thank you, Kevin, on TikTok for that update on the 330 from Montreal. Looking forward to that. I like such a short flight, but so busy that they put heavies on it. Very popular route.
33 left and contact ground on 121.65.
Runway 65 on to runway 15, take no bumper.
Nice little float there on that RJ. Hey, Smitty! Just saw that note there. Yeah, that's the setup. I'm mostly on YouTube. That's my my primary original platform.
Runway 06 left.
For Wake Turbulence Aviation on YouTube. That's where most of my videos and longer form content goes.
Denver 5081, wind 3608, gusting 16, clear takeoff runway 05.
Ender, let's chat. Maybe we'll do a 24-hour marathon. I think I have the batteries. I have a backup battery. I might be able to do it. I mean, there'll be a lot of downtime, so we just have to sit around and, I don't know, eat burgers or whatever. But WestJet 2755 from Nassau. 737-700. The short NG. A lot of Red Bull I think we'd need though, Ender. That would be a very long mission. After this, Piedmont 5886, flying for American Eagle on an Embraer ERJ145LR, and I keep smashing the tripod with my head. Because why not? Oh, we got blue livery coming in for Condor? That's amazing. I don't know about the Halifax, Mitchell. We'll see.
204, wind 36011, gusting 16,
like,
clear takeoff runway 05.
I really feel like a 24-hour show would be ridiculous, because at least at places like LA, I know they've done it at LA, there's consistency in runway operations. I feel like we'd start here fine, and then the runways would change. We'd lose our view completely. I think if we did 24 hours, we'd have to do it over at 05. I feel like, yeah, we'd have to just, I don't know, play cards for the morning there, Ender. Flight Radar Box, also I'm partnered with Radar Box on this channel, so some of the information you're getting in terms of temperature and wind direction is courtesy of Radar Box. They have an app that does similar to Flight Radar. But any of the ADSB apps will get the job done
we got a Spears section 170. How many DMEL?
Number 870, Papa Sierra, Toronto Tower, 0308, gusting to 15.
Any coming from the Caribbean? Caribbean does fly here. I don't remember if they've already landed, but there's probably going to be one or two flights. I think a KLM
Clear to land 06 right, number 2. We'll maintain that until the mark of Papa Sierra.
70 Papa Sierra, and where are you parking today?
Sky Service Midfield, Papa Sierra.
Okay, check. KLM 204, contact departure 128.9.
KLM to Amsterdam.
Today, Transat 411 heavy, wind 010 at 10, gusting to 16 knots.
On the other side.
Runway 05.
If we're taking off runway 05, Transat 411.
25 hours.
5086 cross, runway 06 left, and contact ground 121.9.
Plus 06 left.
I don't know, plane spotting, and then from 1 to 6 we'll do like
wind check.
Winds 0308.
drunk people wandering spotting. Yeah, bus spotting, car spotting, bird spotting. See, if we're on 05, I think that Tim Hortons is 24 hours as well, though, so we at least could make some Timmy's runs. Do a static shot, nap, rent some porta potties. I don't know what we do. We have to work out the details.
Your traffic is a G6 at 3.5 final, wind 0309, gusting 15 knots, clear line 6 right, number 3. For 651 heavy, Toronto Tower, line up on waiting runway 05.
I'm not certain the logistics. But we'll figure it out. Oh, 777-300 from Paris coming in 10 minutes. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed, Smitty. Thank you. Yeah, we, well, us plane spotters enjoy watching the planes flying over our heads, and it's neat. And our channel has grown quite a bit. We have a lot of people in the industry who watch on YouTube. I've met some pilots and air traffic controllers, and Made some really good friends through the channel. So Vio specifically I mentioned, who's flying in from, I think I said Newark. I'll have to check it out again. He'll be coming in soon. Yeah. Diapers, yikes. Yeah, I like plane spotting. I don't know if I like it that much. Gulfstream coming in next. G650ER.
Row 651 heavy, wind 01012, caution turbulence, clear dig up runway 05.
I mean, that's true. I could put flight radar on the broadcast when there's nothing going on, and we could literally just have a live shot of the tower and watch various planes around the world on flight radar.
Canada 264 Toronto Tower.
Oh, Tony, yes, of course. How can I forget? My apologies, Tony, yes. And people who work in maintenance, both as mechanics. Tony, one of our moderators, retired airline aviation mechanic. I've learned a lot from Tony, actually. Tony's fantastic. And people who work in the aviation safety and other sectors. So, yeah, you know what? Trivia. It could be an all-night trivia with the one person that will be watching. Although someone must have insomnia and wants to stare at an airport at 2 a.m. I don't know. I would do it.
870 pumps here. Turn left on Charlie. Contact ground 121.9. Okay,
RJ900, yeah.
Charlie and ground on 121.9, buffs here.
And that one is coming in from Detroit on an RJ900. And then up next we got an A320 Rouge 1738 coming in from Austin, Texas. Second air. Aviation Channel, thank you very much. Thanks for joining. Thanks for all the roses, family, for much appreciated. Much appreciated.
782 Toronto Tower, line up runway 05.
See, Mel, I feel that too. I am also old. 24-hour marathons of things. I do have memories of staying up till the sunrise playing Mario Kart 64 battle mode with my best friend Steve. Steve has come out to Plane Spot with us a couple times on the channel. He will be back again. I'm eventually going to be trying to move one of my days to Thursdays, just to make it easier, maybe in the fall. I have not yet had a consistent schedule just because life. So I'm hoping that once things settle down after the summer and my trips, I'll be able to be a little bit more consistent in terms of scheduling. Now, of course, weather changes everything, because everything could be good to go, and then Toronto could get wet, and I don't want to ruin all my equipment. So I usually try to stay in the dry days.
Wind 02011, clear line runway 06 right, where you park it.
Little end 06 right, midfield.
Thank you.
Yeah, the lives, they are not, I don't have a schedule yet. I'm still working on it. I try to get out Friday evenings after work, so I usually will start as soon as I can get here. I do a Monday evening show. I've missed the last couple due to weather. And then one of the weekend days, so Monday is my one I like to do consistently, and then I'll try to do a Saturday or a Sunday and a Friday if I can pull it. So I usually try to get out twice a week. But weather and life, and I do have 2 young children, and we have to do things. Saturday, for instance, I'm singing in a fundraising concert, so I'm not going to be able to do Saturday. Friday evening, I have a flight lesson, so I don't know if I'm going to get Friday. And then Sunday is Father's Day, and I'm planning a Father's Day stream. I did one last year. My wife said, Father's Day is for whatever you want to do. And I don't think of anything else I want to do really than just watch airplanes do their thing. So, assuming the weather is good, we will have a Father's Day live stream. Treat your dad to a free YouTube show. That's funny. Ishmael, thank you so much for the gifts. Appreciate that.
For the ILS 06 right.
Pitch 629 Toronto Tower number 2.
And Teresa, thank you so much for the gifts.
010 gust 15.
You are awesome.
Runway
You're all fantastic people. Thank you.
06 right, and we're going to the Sky Charter all the way on the north end of the field.
Thank you.
Friday, July 5th. Not impossible, Epson. Espin, sorry. Said that wrong. I said Epson like the printer. My mistake. Friday, the 5th of July. That is definitely possible. In fact,
citation 3 final, wind 0.
I don't think I'm even working that day, so if you could do me a favor and just go to waketurbulence.ca, you can email the channel. If you give me your flight details, then I at least have it on my radar digitally, and I can add it to my calendar should I be able to make it out. I can't make any promises because, you know, life, as Johnny was feeling there with me.
986 probably makes the forward
but,
Delta 1.
yeah, waketurbulence.ca. You can also, if you want to support the channel that way,
Delta 1,
if you're not into like TikTok buttons and things and super chats, so you can support the channel directly. I really appreciate any support because it's an expensive endeavor, and any little bit helps. But obviously you don't have to. I appreciate you just watching. That honestly means the world to me because I would be here anyway. Maybe not as long, but I love coming to the airport watching planes, and I thought I would share that with people who might also be interested and can't always get out themselves, or people who can but aren't out today. So thank you. Another little biz jet coming in. This Cessna Citation.
Contact today, 4311.
Under 4311 Toronto Tower, continue number 1, runway 05, departing traffic, wind 350, left gust 16. Where are you parking?
We're center of midfield, checkpoint number 1.
I don't know the name of this particular controller, but I really like his style. I also love his Canadian accent, which specifically only comes out in where you parking.
Car 1 Toronto Tower, line up runway 05.
Clear to land runway 6 right, where you parking. I find that particularly Canadian, and I relate to that.
Roger 734 on the ILS 6 right.
Jet 629, exit Delta
RJ 900 coming in next, Jazz 619 from Washington, Dulles. That's where I flew last weekend.
Rail car 1, contact
Dulles is cool. I enjoyed that.
Air 1 with 350 left, got 16 knots, clear takeoff runway.
Yeah, Tony is moderating right now as well over on the YouTube channel. So if you have any maintenance questions, or if anyone on TikTok has a maintenance question, I can throw it out to Tony and read it back to you. We also got Mel moderating. I think I saw Linda a little bit earlier. Things happen so fast in front of me.
Jet 629, turn left on Charlie, contact ground 121.
Yeah, definitely saw Linda. Linda is our chief moderator on YouTube, been with the channel the longest.
Victor Papa Charlie Romeo Mike Toronto Tower number 3 RJ3 final with 0209 got
Lynn is from Boston. I keep meaning to get out to Boston, so I'm hoping to plan a road trip.
Sky Service midfield for Victor Papa Charlie Romeo Mike clear to land runway 6 right, thank you.
Premier 4311 plan hotel 38 right with 350 left got 16.
I'm thinking of taking my father-in-law back to the Smithsonian in August when I get back from British Columbia, somewhere at the end of August. So I might do a road trip out there, and maybe we can do a quick Boston swing by. I know it's not right next door. In fact, it's definitely way out of the way. But why can't we make an East Coast little road trip out of it? Oh, Ender's got exams. I hope. Good luck with your exams, Ender. Hope they go well. Yes, definitely focus on your exams and not airplanes. Airplanes can come after the exams.
708 Toronto number 3, Global Express 4 final, plan Delta.
Another RJ.
0108.
Anyone on TikTok got exams coming up? Who's watching?
Delta 5, check number 3.
Jazz Aviation, Air Canada Express.
Jet 217 Toronto Tower, line up runway 05 and wait.
I'll make sure it's Jet 216.
Oh, my bad, I misspeak, my bad. Thank you for the catch. Jet 216 Toronto Tower, line up runway 05 and wait.
And up and wait, runway 05, Jet 216.
Jet 619, straight ahead, Delta Tango, contact apron 12207.
So that's coming in from Cleveland. Another short flight, 44 minutes. RJ 900. Jazz
runway
734.
06 right, 010.
Then we got a private Bombardier Global Express
Jazz 734.
from Little Rock, Arkansas, coming in next. That's cool.
Exit Delta 5 and cross runway 06 left.
That's pretty cool.
734.
And then behind that, another RJ900. Jazz RJs are going to win tonight. And then we got the Air Canada 777-300 Heavy from Charles de Gaulle. And on the downwind, 330 from Montreal. So, gonna get some heavies coming at you. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Air 4311 Hotel.
Let's see the Little Rock
contact ground
Global Express.
12165.
12165, perimeter 4311.
Jet 216, contact departure 128.8 airborne. Wind 36010, gust 16, clear takeoff runway 05.
Thank you, Jet 216.
Jazz 734, straight ahead Delta Tango, contact apron 12207.
Straight ahead Delta Tango, and we'll go to apron Jazz 734.
Scandinavian 948, Toronto Tower, line up runway 05.
Line up runway 05, Canada Airlines, right.
Nose down. There we go. All right.
Victor Papa, Charlie Romeo Mike, next left turn Delta 3 and cross runway 06 left.
Ishmael, thank you again for the... Yeah, so right now, Johnny, it's arrivals over here. Sometimes they do departures. It really depends on volume and all sorts of things, and wind direction. But it seems, based on my conversations with the tower controllers, their preferred steady operation when it's not overloaded or anything is landing on the furthest south runway and departing on the north. They're most common. They've done it lately. Now, when there have been like taxiway construction and path things, they've changed it up. Sometimes in rush hour it gets busy and they'll depart on the inner runway on the south and land on the north, or they'll do mixed where they depart and land on both, and it all depends on the nature of their operation. So.
Ground point 9 and on Charlie. Charlie, have a good day.
Air Canada 873 Heavy coming in next, 777-300 from Paris.
Jazz 708, Delta 5 and cross.
This is going to try to blow my laptop over, just a heads up.
Delta 5 cross, yes, next left, Jazz 708. WestJet 1221 with you, I left it straight.
WestJet 1221, Toronto Tower number 2, 777 mile final, he's rolling to the end, speed and spade's good, wind 0209, caution turbulence though. You are clear, man, runway 06 right.
Echo Mark, clear land 6 right, WestJet 1221.
Jazz 708, straight ahead, Delta Tango, contact apron 12207.
207 Delta Tango, Jazz 708, yeah.
Band 420 heavy, contact departure 128.8 airborne, wind 01012, clear takeoff runway 05.
Clear takeoff 05, departure airborne, Air Canada.
That was the wake. Felt that. Ooh, especially when there's a crosswind, it blows the wake, the little vortices that the wings make, directly onto me. And sometimes when I'm over at 2-3 watching some departures, Emirates has shut my laptop with its jet blast. That was funny. Messed up the stream slightly, but I enjoyed the experience.
Rouge 1954, Toronto Tower, line up runway 05 and wait, delayed for wake turbine separation.
Alright, line up wait runway 05, Rouge 1954.
I do like the new Air Canada livery, personally.
Tower, number 5173, save up for that.
5173, Toronto Tower, number 2.
Oh, cool, in
37
that
mile
plane,
final, wind
HZ
0107,
Tuniet.
cleared line runway 06 right.
06 right, clear to land, there, 51.
Draco, flying is absolutely safe. In fact, I would much rather get on an airline than a car every day of the week. A lot of people are afraid of flying, yet they will have no problem pulling out their Uber app and getting in some random person's car that they know nothing about, who may have just started driving not that long ago, who might have been in many almost accidents. I will take an aircraft where the pilots have trained for years with thousands of hours, and they get type rating training and line checks, and they're always being watched in one of the safest industries in the world. So I would fly in an airplane before I would get into most of my good friends' cars.
Takeoff runway 05.
Takeoff 05, departure airborne Rouge 16. 34, have a good day.
Russia 1221, Delta 5, and cross runway 06.
Hey Jay, how am I allowed to do this?
06 left, west of 1221.
It's I'm in a public area, pointing a camera at a public place.
Target name,
It's not against the law.
660 Toronto Tower, plan Hotel 3 exit.
I'm also a member of YYZ Airport Watch, so there's a lovely community of plane spotters.
And a 419 Heavy Toronto Tower, number 2, RJ mile final, wind 3507, cleared line runway 06 right.
Cleared to land 06 right, Air Canada 419.
Russia 1221, turn left on Delta, contact ground 121.9.
Delta 219, west of 1220.
You should see this place when a special arrival comes in, or on a summer weekend. It's jammed with plane spotters, photographers young and old, and in between, all trying to snap pictures of their favorite aircraft. It's quite a popular hobby, actually, more than I had imagined when I got into it, and it's quite cool.
5173, exit Delta 3.
Maintenance is absolutely top notch. They I know when I did driving school, actually, let me tell you the story later. It's maintenance related, but first I want to catch the A330-300 from Montreal, Air Canada 419.
Winds on the south side,
This is why we're here after all.
On the north, 340 to the left.
Thank you.
Butter machine.
5173, hold short Delta, contact ground 1219.
I don't know how many did driving school at some point in their life, but one of the things they mention at the beginning of, getting into a car is the circle check, and how you should walk around the car, check the tires, check the wheels, make sure everything's good before you get into it. I don't know many people that actually do that. They just kind of get in the car and drive. But every time they land a plane and they park it at the gate, there's constant checklists and walk-arounds and making sure everything's working. A whole team of people that check into it. So I would much rather trust an aircraft than, like I said, some random Uber driver's car. That being said, I do get into random Uber drivers' cars
3509, cleared line runway 06 right.
when I need to get some places and I'm not driving for some reason, like when I'm traveling.
416 Toronto Tower, line up runway 05.
Line up 05 Air Canada.
Up next we got Sunwing 7107 from Moranastad on a 737 MAX 8.
5, ILS 6 right.
Air Canada 419, contact ground 1219.
Ryoman. See ya.
555, Toronto Tower.
Enjoy your dinner.
37, 2.5 mile final, plan to Delta 5 exit. Winds are 3508. clear land runway 06 right.
Oh, I agree, Katie. Yesterday,
I
I ended the stream because the rain was coming, and then it started pouring.
660 Hotel 3, continue hotel, contact.
But I was heading back to my in-laws at Young and Shepherd. Normally, I don't know, 15, 20-minute drive. Well over an hour because there were 2 accidents. The collectors were closed at Leslie, and that backed up all the way to beyond the 400. And then I drove past a car on its side at Kiel, and the collectors on the 401. Yesterday was a nasty day for driving in Toronto. I mean, they're all nasty days.
1380, Toronto Tower, line up runway 0.
AJ, that's cool. I'd love to fly a glider one day.
1380.
Sunwing Max 8. I just ordered not that you care, but another power inverter for my car, so that when I'm traveling and I rent a car and there are plane spotting places, I can use the car's power to power the laptop. Since I changed to the gaming laptop, my other one just kind of fried. But I realized there are other versions out there, so I'm looking forward to that.
Sunwing 7107, make it Delta 5, cross runway 06 left.
Delta 5, cross 6 left, 77107.
No, you should come out sometime. Yeah, we're at Toronto Pearson International Airport right now. Looking at runway 06 right as planes come in. You can follow along on one of the Flight Radar apps. I recommend Radar Box just because they are partnered with the channel. They give me the little ticker and the temperature and wind data I grab from Radar Box. So
cleared land runway 06 right, where you headed on the
thanks
field.
to them. But Flight Radar 24 also a very popular app. And you can find what's coming in and follow along.
Air Canada 1380, contact departure 12.
Jazz Embraer 175. You can play the Wake Turbulence at Home edition.
88 in the air, we're clear takeoff 05, Air Canada 1380.
Sunwing 7107, turn left Delta, contact ground 121.9.
Okay, left on Delta 219, Sunwing 7107. Yep.
Little float.
Air Canada
That was from JFK, Jazz 555. Air Canada Express. Another Air Canada Express, Jazz Aviation. We got a Dash 8 Q400 coming in next.
7121, no slower than that.
Yeah, Ender, if I had this inverter and thought about that before I went to LA, I would have had to drive around and find that generator. I would have made the stream a little bit easier. Lessons learned. I'm taking it to Germany with me in Scotland, so if I find any good parking spots that I can see airports, I will do a live stream from Frankfurt, Edinburgh, Glasgow, anywhere I can get my hands on.
Tower Canada 786 is
I like when you can hear the autopilot disconnect in the radio.
Later 36012 knots, clear takeoff runway 05.
Clear takeoff 05, 28.
All right, Dashy, kill this landing.
Airlines 617, Toronto Tower, line up runway 05.
They're really good in the crosswinds. I enjoy watching.
Line up runway 05, Turbine Airlines 617.
And 786, Toronto Tower, Q400, flare with 020 at 7, line runway 06 right.
Airlines 06 right, Air Canada 786.
Jazz 555, straight ahead, Delta Tango, contact apron 12207.
Straight ahead, Delta Tango 2207, Jazz.
Expertly put down. I gotta find out what plane. Okay, 88. All right. I'm looking for Theo's potential arrival tonight. So I would like to see him land. Find out if he's pilot flying or not. All right. Speaking of LA, somebody was chatting LA. I think it was Ender in the Espen. This flight's coming in from LA. Air Canada 786 on an A321-200 from LAX.
Runway 06 right. Airline 6 617, contact departure 128 airborne, wind 010.
Caribbean, cleared for takeoff on 05.
12881 airborne, clear takeoff on 05, Caribbean Airlines 617.
617, is that the Trinidad flight or is that
contact
the...
ground 1219er.
No, it's Guyana.
2100,
Georgetown.
American 1111, Toronto.
I don't remember all the flight
runway
numbers.
05.
Another Q coming in. Javelin Canada Dash 8 400 Jazz 238 coming in from Sudbury. The last Dash 8 was from Billy Bishop. Must have been a repositioning flight. It's a 15-minute. You spend more time in the arrival pattern than you do getting across the main distance of the flight.
Exit Delta 5 and cross 6 left, Air Gas 786.
Yeah, London would be another awesome place to go to for 380s.
BDSF is with you with information.
Target Air Canada 592, Seawolf Smith.
Air Canada 592, Toronto Tower, Dash 8, half-mile final, plant Delta 5, exit wind 2908, clear line runway 036.
066, half-mile, Air Canada 592.
American 1111, departure 288 airborne, wind 36010, clear to immediate takeoff, runway 05. Canada 786, contact ground 1219.
Air Canada 786.
Air Canada 891, Heavy Toronto Tower, plant Hotel 3, exit wind 36010, clear line runway 05.
Clear land 05, Hotel 3, exit 91.
Jazz 238, exit Delta 1 and cross runway 06 left.
Delta 1 cross 06 left, 23.
Tower, good day, Jazz 748, approaching Stamos on the ILS 6 right.
Jazz 748, Toronto Tower, plant Delta 5, exit 220 mile final.
Alright, 220 coming in next from Houston, Air Canada 592.
Clear to land 6 right for Delta 5, Jazz 748.
Jazz 23, straight ahead, contact ground 1219.
Ground 9, Jazz 23, connect.
Wind is definitely picking up.
Tower, BDSF is with you with information.
Blue Street 5667, Toronto Tower, caution jet blast, line up runway 05.
Wait, runway 05, Blue Street 5667.
Media 4, Toronto Tower, thanks for your patience. When they start staffing our place, maybe we can get to you in a more timely manner. I see you there, 8 miles to the
Jazz 748.
1600, what can I do
Coming
for
in
you?
next, Embraer 175 from Charlotte.
Airlines is first established over about 5 miles west. My current decision over the 407.
Media 4, the 407 inbound, report established. Again, 1600 feet, fine with me.
Canada is the 407 inbound, to give one.
Teresa sending roses, Ishmael sending fires, thank you. To the TikTok crew.
Ground 65, Air Canada 891.
Air Canada 592, exit Delta 5 and cross runway 06 left.
Delta 5 cross.
Roman coming in from Poland here on the
Blue Street
YouTube chat.
5667,
Thanks.
contact
Thanks for
departure
joining.
128 decimal airborne. The wind 01013.
Oh, we got a Yow number 2.
Runway 05.
All right, number 1 first though. Jazz 748 from Charlotte, and then the number 2 plane is a Porter coming in from Yow. That is YOW to those new to the show. Ottawa, the capital of Canada, its airport code is YOW, or CYOW for the ICAO.
Quarter 1, entry air short final, wind 35013. Clear line
And
runway
when you
06
say it
late.
fast, it sounds like Yow. So we say Yow.
Canada 592, straight ahead, Delta Tango. Contact
On the YouTube chat for members, we have Yow stickers or Yow emojis. You can buy Yow t-shirts. Yow baby Yow. WakeTurbulence.ca. Let's go find the Yow plane.
Air Can 906 Heavy, contact departure 128 decimal airborne. The wind 01015 knots. Clear takeoff runway 05.
Takeoff 05, departures in the air.
Here's the Yow jet. Just coming into focus.
Jazz 74.
Porter 158 on an Embraer E195 E2. These jets are just over
Delta 5
a year old.
West Jazz 748. good day, Jazz 360, disable frontal.
Hello, Jazz.
Coming in from Ottawa, Ontario, capital city of Canada.
12, cleared line runway 0.
Lovingly referred to as
Jazz 360.
Yow, baby. Yowza.
Jazz 748, straight ahead, Delta Tango, contact apron 122.07.
Straight ahead, Delta Tango 2207, have a good day, Jazz 748.
Okay, Echo Mike, Toronto Tower, line up runway 05 and wait, delay for wait turbulence from that heavy.
Ooh, we got another Dashi from Windsor, Ontario, Jazz 360 coming in next, Q400. And then behind that, WestJet 2703 from Montego Bay.
That's the Delta 3 and cross 6 left, quarter 15.
Tower WestJet 2703 with the island.
WestJet 2703, Toronto Tower, dash 8, mile and a half, final winds are
sweet.
360 left, got 16, you are cleared line runway 06 right.
Minigo, that sounds amazing. I love being on 777s. They're a lot of fun. Thanks for joining. Thanks for following, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. If you're on YouTube, or if you want to, please subscribe to our channel, Wake Turbulence Aviation. The bulk of the long-form content is there. You can go back and watch all of our archived streams from a year and a half. This is actually stream day 150.
Caution turbulence from that 777. Winds 360, 13, gusting 18 knots, clear takeoff runway 05.
We've had 150 stream days where we've done like a decent stream. I call them stream days because sometimes I've done 2 streams in a day if we've been split or I've had a part 1 or a part 2. So these are days that I've gone out to go to the airport to do a stream. I included the Montreal ones in there because those were stream days. They just were a different airport. I didn't count, you know, like the Smithsonian walk-around stuff, but like my usual airport streams. This is 150. Turbo! Thank you for watching.
Section 29, cross.
It's been quite a journey that we've been embracing.
Left, right turn Delta 10, but hold short of runway 06 right.
AJ, where does one find this SR-71 documentary? Because I just saw an SR-71 last weekend at the Smithsonian in Washington. It was really cool. Is it on one of the popular streaming services?
Echo Mike, turn right, fly heading 080.
I also like documentaries.
5080,
I like airplanes, I like documentaries. I'm a quintessential huge nerd, if I were to give myself a label.
900 Romeo Hotel, contact departure 128.8.
Boeing 737 MAX 8.
Takeoff runway 05.
Clear for takeoff runway 5 and we'll contact departure on 120.80. Hotel.
Expect to make it 28.8.
28.8, 6 blocks, that's Romeo Hotel.
Echo Mike, contact departure now 1288.
28.8, Steady Mike, good day.
Section 29, proceed runway 06 right.
Yes, yes, inspection.
Back to 627 Toronto Tower, line up runway 05.
Line up runway 05,
That's just all I can do before I get copyright infringement.
WestJet 2703, Delta 3,
Inspecting the
cross
runway.
06 left.
Routine runway inspections. I don't know why they're so exciting to me. Oh yeah, huge nerd. There we go.
Back to 627, contact departure 128.8 airborne, wind 3609, gusting 18, clear takeoff runway 05.
Airport 28.8.
History Channel, alright, thank you, appreciate it. AJ, there's one at the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum, the Udvar Hazy Center at Dulles Airport.
3608, Toronto Tower, continue number 1, runway 06.
It is directly in between the entrance and the Space Shuttle Discovery.
Alright, we'll continue for 06 right on the 3608.
WestJet 2703, turn left Delta, contact ground 121.9.
I did if you want to check out the YouTube channel, I have about an hour-long compilation, 4K compilation of all the cool planes I saw at the Smithsonian last Saturday. Sunday, actually. Not the weekend that just passed, but the one prior. I spent that in D.C. Did the Saturday, I went to the Smithsonian and the National Mall, Air and Space Museum, saw Apollo 11, the original Star Trek TV series Enterprise model from the 60s. The original Wright Flyer is there. That was really cool.
Envoy 3608.
Tony, thanks for that. Appreciate it. I'll check that out. I like lots of obscure aviation stuff. Big fan.
84.
Medium roll, then you're like to clear eastbound, down to get near the along the 407.
84 eastbound on the 407 approved.
As a custom, medium 4.
All right. Maybe we'll get a little lull and I can eat something at some point. Doesn't look like it for a minute. Envoy 3608 is an Embraer E170 from Chicago O'Hare, and that's operating for American Eagle today. Behind that, 737 MAX 8, WestJet 8900.
06, contact departure 128, decimate airborne, wind 01010, destination 18 knots, clear takeoff runway.
Looks like that took off from Toronto and is returning.
Departure 128.81.
Squawking anything interesting?
Air Canada 265, Toronto Tower, line up weight runway 05.
Let's get the Embraer first, and we'll check in on the WestJet. I don't know why that WestJet is returning. I don't know where it was going in the first place. So that's a 737 MAX 8 from here.
Envoy 3608, next left turn, Delta 3.
Anyways, and behind that is an Air Canada A350, flight 142 from Calgary. And behind that, Air Transat 377 from Amsterdam on a 321 Neo. Let's see the WestJet here.
Air Canada 265, contact departure 128, decimal 8 airborne, wind 02011, gust 18, clear takeoff runway 05.
Departure airborne, clear takeoff 05.
All right.
Good day. 84, no observed traffic. Services terminated, cleared up.
Cleared on medium 4, have a good day.
Thank you. Envoy 3608, turn left on Delta, contact ground 121 decimal 9.
Left on Delta and over to 219, Envoy 3608.
And 142, Toronto Tower, 37, half mile final, wind 02013, cleared line runway 063.
Line 6 right, Air Canada 140.
Section 29, my apologies, contact ground 121 decimal 9.
A lot going on in the tower today. Busy day. This is always a busy day. Air Canada 142 coming in next from Calgary on an A320. I'm going to attempt to eat the vegetables at least while we're here. Appreciate y'all being here, folks. Thank you for joining. Thanks for following. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already on YouTube. That means a lot to me. It really helps the channel out. Give us a follow on TikTok as well.
8900.
Thank you.
Means a lot to me. Thank you. You're all too kind. Air Canada 142 in next. And somewhere in between some planes, I'm going to try to open some vegetables and begin the process of eating my Swiss chalet dinner over like a 2-hour period. I got here and I raced to set up to catch the Queen.
Push at 8900, turn left Charlie, contact ground 121 decimal 9er.
So start Charlie and then ground 219, push at 8900.
And 840 Heavy Toronto Tower, nobody on that approach, line up runway 05, advise me when you're fully ready.
Line up 05, Air Canada 840 will do.
A busy Monday though.
Tower, Air Transat 377 Island.
Transat checking in.
For Transat 377 Toronto Tower, wind 01011, gusting 17 knots, clear line, runway 06.
321 Neo from Amsterdam. I'm going to spin around in a second for that.
Air Canada 142, Delta 3 and cross runway 06 left.
Okay, Delta 3 will cross 6 left here,
Drinks.
Canada 142.
That wind is picking up. It's getting chilly. All right. Let's go find Transat. 321 Neo from Amsterdam, flight 377.
Canada 840 Heavy, contact departure 128 decimal 8 airborne, wind 02014, clear takeoff runway 05. Air Canada 142, turn left Delta, contact ground 121 decimal 9er.
Left on Delta 219er, Canada 142. Total wish at 428 to marker final 6 right.
Russia 428, Toronto Tower 321, final 320, gusting 17, clear line runway 06 right.
The traffic is 36 right, wish at 428.
I might have to go get my other hoodie from the car. Oh. Was not expecting that today. After this WestJet 428, I'm going to run and get my hoodie because I got a minute in between planes. 737-800 from Edmonton, WestJet 428.
Air Transat 377, exit Delta 3 and cross runway 06 left.
Delta 3 cross 6 left, Air Transat 377.
Swoop livery. Who likes the pink planes? I do. Swoop, there it is.
Transat 377, turn left Delta, contact ground 1219er.
WestJet folded swoop into its main line, so it is now, those are just WestJet planes. I'm gonna give a wide shot for a second while I just run to the car and get my other hoodie because it's getting a little chilly. Be right back.
WestJet 428, exit Delta 5 and cross runway 06 left.
Exit Delta 5 and cross 06 left to WestJet 428.
Through 1717, caution turbulence from the 330, contact departure 128 decimal 8 airborne, wind 04014, clear takeoff runway 05.
Clear takeoff 05, 28 in the air, Rouge 1717, good day.
Good day.
Air Canada 40 Heavy over to departure.
Yes, please, 288.
Please.
Best speed 488, Toronto Tower, line up runway 05 on departure, turn left, fly heading 360, climb 3,000 feet only.
360 after departure 05, jet speed 488, lining up.
WestJet 428, turn left Delta, contact ground 1219er.
That's Air Delta, ground 1219er, WestJet 428.
Rouge 1803, currently showing your gate 166 as unavailable. Roll all the way to the end for Delta 7, wind 02011, gusting 17 knots. Clear line runway 06 right. Jet speed 488, contact departure 128 decimal 8 in the turn. The wind 04014, clear takeoff runway 05.
05, clear for takeoff, jet speed 488, 1288 after departure in the turn, jet speed 488, bye.
Cheers. Section 29, Toronto Tower, caution jet blast from the rolling G4, proceed runway 05, cross runway 33 left, cross runway 33 right.
I'm aware I look ridiculous. But that's okay. Sometimes being warm is more important. It's not even that cold out. It literally is just the wind. It's 16 degrees, but for some reason, it's amazing how wind can make 16 degrees. I feel colder than I have when I've done streams at like -4. So it's a lot to do with the wind and the moisture content of the air, I guess. Rouge.
Order 304, ILS 6 right.
Order 304, Transat 319, touchdown, rolling to the end, speed and space good, no conflict, wind 01013, cleared line runway 06 right.
Cleared to line 06 right, order 304.
That was Rouge.
Mark 1, Mike November, heavy Transat, line up runway 05.
1803 from Kingston on an A319.
Section 29 all the way to the end, right turn Quebec, and then on to hotel.
In
one
next,
hotel, contact
Porter
ground
304.
12165.
And Embraer 195 E2 coming in from Vancouver.
Rouge 1803, exit Delta 7 and cross the threshold to runway 24.
Delta 7 across threshold 24.
Hey, for the love of Pete, welcome back. Good to see you again. Nathan, thank you.
Tower lower, Canada 108, high left 06 right.
Pink is
Hello,
not my favorite color, but it's up there. Purple, blue, I think blue is probably my favorite color, to be honest.
Cleared line runway 06 right.
Cleared line 06 right, clear Canada 108.
Appreciate that. All right, Porter from Vancouver, and next, I still have to fly on the E195s.
Shamrock 1, Mike November heavy, contact departure on 128.8 airborne, wind 01012.
I was hoping to get to do that this summer.
Knots, clear takeoff runway 05.
But I had to book a bunch of other things.
128, when airborne, and
Porter doesn't fly to Scotland.
Mike November.
Rouge 1803, continue towards Delta, contact ground 121.9er.
Towards Delta, ground 219.
That crosswind is awesome today.
Air Canada 119, Toronto Tower, caution jet blast, line up, wait, runway 05, delay for wake turbines from the 330.
That's runway 25, Air Canada 119.
Anyway, hope you're all doing well today. It's nice to see you all out here. For those who don't know me, my name is Michael. I'm the creator of Wake Turbulence Aviation over here on YouTube, as well as
Exit left,
TikTok at the moment. I will try to hang out in this side of my screen so I'm visible. Yeah, it's great to be here. I'm glad you could join us. Excuse my ridiculous hat. The wind is actually making it quite cold. I look like I'm in Russia in January. But I appreciate y'all being here. So thanks for joining, and please subscribe to us on YouTube. That would mean a lot to me. Really helps the channel out. Give us a like, follow on TikTok, Instagram, and all the other platforms. You can visit us at waketurbulence.ca as well. But anyways, we'll go back to the airplanes. Just thought I'd say hello and thank you again for joining us. Really nice to see you all. A321, Air Canada 108 coming in next from Vancouver.
Tower low, Jazz 926, Pearson, Sable 6 right.
Order 304, turn left Delta, contact ground 121.9er.
Left Delta, ground 219.
Jazz 926, Toronto Tower, 321 short final, plan Delta 5, exit, wind 02010, gust to 16 knots, third line runway 06 right.
Third line 6 right, we'll plan Delta 5, Jazz 926.
Air Canada 119, caution turbulence from the 330. Contact departure on 128.8 airborne, wind 03012.
In next, Jazz 926 from Pittsburgh, Embraer 175. Behind that, Porter 126, E195 from Montreal. Oh, we got an Air Transat 330 on the downwind right now from Athens, flight 695. That would be exciting. Enjoy the heavies.
Rouge 1925, Toronto Tower, line up runway 05, prepare for an immediate.
Condor is 14 minutes out. It's the blue one.
Porter 126 on the
Hopefully that comes
visual
to 6 right.
Porter
That'd be
126,
amazing.
Tower number 2 to an Embraer 2 final. They're rolling it down to Delta 5. No conflict for you. Wind 020 left, gust 16. Clear line runway 06 right.
Copy that. Clear line 06 right. Porter 126.
Oh, we've had a bunch arrive already, but they're in between for the love of Pete. Hit and miss. So yeah, we got some. We got a 330 on the downwind right now. The Condor from Frankfurt is also inbound. A330 Neo. Blue Stripe smells absolute favorite. The Ringlesock.
Rouge 1925, contact departure
As we learned from a German fan whose son flies the Condor A330s. Calls them the Ringlesock, the striped sock.
Jazz 434 again, Hotel 3 exit, wind 03015, clear line runway 05.
Hotel 3 and clear land on 05, Jazz 434.
Reminds me, I gotta make a note to find my little screwdriver for when I'm traveling with this tripod. It was attached to the tripod for a while, but I took it off for
Jazz 926, exit
some
Delta
dumb
5
reason.
and cross runway
'Cause that's
0.
what I do. I do dumb things sometimes.
Cross 6 left, Jazz 926.
Let's do that for that. Save. Alright. My wife and I share a calendar sometimes. She's going to see a note for tonight. Find a little screwdriver. What the heck are we doing?
SM71 Tron Tower, Embraer, half mile final.
Here's the
wind
porter
013,
from
clear line
Montreal,
runway 06 right.
E195.
Rouge 1646 Tron Tower, line up runway 05.
Line up 05, 1646.
Jazz 926, straight ahead, Delta Tango, contact apron 12207.
Straight ahead, Delta Tango 227, Jazz 926. Bye.
In next,
Jazz 434, exit Hotel 3.
Air Canada 771 and A220 300 from Boston.
So 300 Hotel 265, Jazz 434.
Porter 126, next left turn.
We are at Toronto Pearson, not Jackson.
Directly and cross 067.
Susie Gal, Emirates comes in the morning and leaves at 2:30 in the afternoon. It took off while I was en route to the airport, actually. But on the weekends, we often get Emirates. Thanks for joining, everybody. I mainly do YYZ.
Rouge 1646.
I have done other airports, but
airborne with 03014, clear takeoff
the
runway
action is not
05.
as good. Makes for not as good of a stream. So it's on the radar.
Canada 166 on the ILS 6 right.
Hello, Air Canada 166, Toronto Tower, company 220, half mile final, wind 03012, clear line runway 06 right.
Land 06 right, Air Canada 166.
Porter 126, hold short Delta, contact ground 121.9.
I'm not against the idea,
Delta
but
and 121.9,
this one
Porter
is the
126.
closest big airport to me, so. I do want to do a Hamilton stream. I did do a Montreal stream, a couple days of that. Planning on doing that again. Flight spotter John and I are heading up there at some point. We just haven't confirmed a date yet. Air Canada 166 coming next from Edmonton on an A320.
Canada 771, exit Delta 3.
Mateo,
cross
how far
runway
a drive
06.
from where?
Delta 3, 06.
From my house?
And Toronto,
My house is about 40 minutes.
Transat 695.
But I also, we stay with the in-laws
Transat
in North
695,
York,
heavy
so it's a
Toronto
lot
Tower,
closer
number
on the
2 to
weekends,
320
which is
on a
why I
mile and a
started
half
doing this,
final, wind
because I was
03013, clear
sort
line
of in the
runway
area.
06 right.
Clear line runway 06 right, check number 2 our Transat.
Canada 166 from Edmonton on a 320, and following that is Transat 695. Lost my focus.
Rouge
Transat's coming from
74,
Athens on a
line up runway
330 200.
05. 1, contact ground 1219er.
Thank you for that, Mary Jo and Alvaro. $6. Love the hat. Stay warm. Appreciate that tip. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. I am staying warm now. I put my hoodie, my bearskin tactical hoodie on underneath my rain jacket.
Air Canada 166, take the Delta 3.
I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much.
Delta 3, cross 6 left there.
And thanks for putting your name on it. Sometimes it says anonymous, and I like to thank the people that support the channel. Here's the Transat butter machine from Athens. Let's see if it butters this landing. Lives up to its reputation.
Rouge 1574.
Tower Canada 144, I like to strike.
And 144, Toronto Tower, number 2, 330, mile final. Caution turbulence, wind 01013, gusting 18 knots, third line runway 06 right.
Check the mark, clear to line 6 right, or Canada 144.
Air Canada 166, turn left Delta, contact ground 1219er.
That's on Delta 219, Air Canada 166.
Air Canada 462, Toronto Tower, line up runway 05.
There's a bit of butter on that, I'd say.
Line up 05, bring that forward.
I'd give that some butter. I'd call that a little buttery. Readjusting the laptop. Keeps getting blown around by the vortices.
Transat 695, Delta 3, cross runway 06 left.
Delta 3, cross runway 06 left there, Transat 695.
It is a well-oiled machine. Brittany! Miss you, Brittany. How you been? It's been ages.
Tower Hello, 662.
I was debating getting up to the Barrie
Air Canada 462,
air show.
contact
I
departure
don't know if I can make
128,
it.
designated airborne, wind 02014, clear takeoff runway 05.
Will I see you at
Wish
Trenton?
662, Toronto Tower, winds are 02014 knots, find the hotel 38 to the right, that's 220 starting to roll your runway, no conflict, your line runway 05.
Clear to land 05, left at 60.
Air Transat 695, turn left Delta, contact ground.
I do love going to Hamilton
121.9.
and the Warplane Museum.
Left on
awesome stuff there.
Delta and ground.
All right, A319, Air Canada 144, coming in from Calgary. Don't know why I flipped that R. Trying to be Scottish for a minute. Calgary. Sound like my grandmother.
We're getting Air Canada 491.
Canada 491, Toronto Tower, company 319, half mile final, wind 03013, destination 18 knots, third line runway 06.
This looks like one of the old baby buses. We've had some dinosaurs coming through the last little while. Yeah, this is the 1998 A319. A workhorse.
Wind check runway 05, 03010, gusting 8.
In next, Air Canada 491 from Montreal. The lineup. Oh, this is a busy evening. I am not going to eat. No, I'm going to eat.
1795, where they come to Savo.
I'm going to somehow make this one. A220 from Montreal coming in next, Air Canada
220 mile and a half final, plan to Delta 5 exit, the wind 03014, clear line runway 06 right.
Delta 5 exit, see the traffic, and clear the land, or 1795.
Air Canada 144, cross runway 06 left.
Cross 6 left, Air Canada 144.
I think this Sunday being Father's Day, I'm going to be here at Pearson. It's kind of where I like to spend my Father's Days, watching the jets come in. But I am going to be at Trenton. I'm going to be hopefully doing a live stream from CFB Trenton.
Hold short Delta, caution jet blast.
The Quincy Air Show.
Hold short Delta, Frankfurt 19, Air Canada 144.
Air Canada 151, Toronto Tower, line up runway 05.
I'm still South Canada 151.
And then a few weeks after that, I am traveling on the 747 to Frankfurt, and then flying to Scotland immediately after.
Tower number 2, company 321, 2.5 back. He's rolling down the Delta 5.
I'll be doing some European streams
clear line runway
in July,
right.
And then in August, a week after I get back from Europe,
Russia 662.
the family and I are going to Kelowna, British Columbia.
Ground 12165.
Hotel 3, Hotel 12165, West at 662.
There's a wedding, but I will be at the Abbotsford Air Show.
Delta 3 and cross
Oh, that
runway
was
06
not
left.
what I wanted to. Ah, there it is.
Delta 3 cross 06 left, or Canada 491.
So I will hopefully be live streaming the Abbotsford Air Show as
Canada
well.
151, contact
In,
departure
August.
128.8 airborne, wind 03012, gusting 17, clear takeoff runway 05.
Takeoff 05 and 28.8 airborne, echo 151 Canada.
All right, incoming A321, Air Canada Rouge, Rouge 1795 from Punta Cana. A321-200. A lot of Rouge's planes are 321-200s.
Air Can 1359, Toronto Tower, line up runway 05.
Tower prepared 4516, ILS 6
Prepared 4516, Toronto Tower, number 3, 321, 2 final, wind 03014, third line runway 06 right.
Cleared around 6 right, prepared 4516.
Canada 491, straight ahead, Delta Quebec, contact apron on 12207.
Delta Quebec 1207, or Canada 491.
Oh, the Royal Jordanian is on the downwind. Amazing. Condor, I think, is going to the north side, but we got Royal Jordanian special livery down here. Amazement. All right. Rouge 1805 from Montego Bay. A321. I've seen Condor, the blue one, on the stream.
1795, exit Delta 5, cross runway
Royal
06
Jordanian
left.
is not as
Delta 5,
common.
cross 6 left, Rouge 1795.
There's 1805, line clearance still good. Company will be on the exit as you're over the approach road, no conflict.
1805.
Air Canada 1359, contact departure 128.8 airborne, wind 03013, clear takeoff runway 05.
In next, Republic 4516 and Embraer 175 from LaGuardia.
1795, ground 129, how many days?
Oh, nice, Rouge 1795.
Yeah, it's 213, tower line up 3. Push line up 105.
Line up runway 05, United 213.
J1805, cross runway 06 left.
J1805, cross
Is
06 left.
still a minute out, so I'm going to attempt to get to these vegetables.
0104.
They've been waiting for me. Are they in here?
Tower WestJet 2425, visual.
Now, how ice cold
West
is
at
my chalet
2429,
sauce?
Toronto Tower, number
That's
2,
my
you're
question
flying an
today.
Embraer, mile final, wind is 01014,
Pretty cold.
turn land runway 06 right.
Pretty cold.
2 Ticker marks, clear to land, 6 right, WestJet 2425.
United 213, the wind 020,
All right.
12 gusting 17, 5 takeoff runway 05.
See if Michael in the wind can do two things at once.
United 213.
There's 1805.
I'm not
ground
sponsored by
129,
Swiss
how many
Chalet,
days?
by the way. I
Rouge
wish
1805,
I were.
okay.
Absolutely wish I
Aircan
could.
A350 Heavy Tower, line up runway 05, keep United in sight for visual
Because,
departure.
I'm a bit obsessed with rotisserie chicken.
Aircan A350 Heavy Tower, line up runway 05, keep United in sight for visual. Air Canada 1359, departure 1288, have a good day.
WestJet 2425 and next 737-800 from Cancun.
Air Canada A36, maintain visual separation, wind 010, 12 gusting 17, clear for takeoff runway 05.
Clear for takeoff runway 05, maintain visual separation, Air Canada 836.
That being said,
Prepared 4516, Delta 1, cross runway
Condor on the
06
other
left.
side.
Delta 1, cross 06 left, prepared 4516. United 213, departure 1288.
288, have a great day, United 213.
I agree.
Condor
with
2402, heavy traffic just starting their roll, wind 020, 12 gusting 17, third land runway
that. All right,
05.
I'm going to look at Condor from a distance.
402, 05. Tower, Southwest 410, 170 knots, ILS 06 right.
Air Transat 410, Toronto Tower, number 2, following a 37, 1 mile final, wind is 010 at 13, third land runway 06 right.
Clear to land 06 right, and number 2, Southwest 410.
Prepared 4516, contact ground 129.
Condor.
Code to ground 129, good day, prepared 4516.
Condor 2402 from Frankfurt on an A330-900 Neo. It's the blue one today. More zoom than I was comfortable with there.
Canada A350 departure 1288. Have a good day.
1288 Air Canada A350 today.
Jet 2425 Delta 3 cross. Runway 06 left.
Okay, clear across, 6 left, Delta 3 west, 2425.
See you later, Condor.
Twilight 34, tower lineup runway 05. Lineup runway 05, Twilight 34.
Yowza. All right, in next. Transat 410, 321-200 from Montreal.
Jet 2425, ground 179, yep.
2192.
Followed by a Dassault Falcon from Teterboro. Then a MAX 8 from Halifax. Someone on TikTok was asking if there was a Halifax plane coming in. We got a MAX 8 from Halifax. Air Canada 615, number 3 right now. That looks like with the Royal Jordanian Dreamliner. Discover Petra livery. Special livery. All right. Let's zoom in here a moment.
Under 2402, make the right turn off on Bravo at the ground number 165.
Right on Bravo
2165 for ground.
2165, roger.
Tower, good evening. November 190 Alpha, ILS is right on the manager.
November 190 Alpha, Toronto Tower, 010, small gusting 17, number 2, Fox 321, shots change down, clear to land, only 06 right, and I check signature.
Clear to land, 6 right, 0 Alpha.
Falcon will be in next.
Twilight 34, wind 36012, swift takeoff runway 05. 34. Air Transat 410, Delta 3, cross runway 06 left.
Delta 3, cross 06 left, and Transat 410.
Air Portugal 258, tower lineup runway 05.
Rapid White 905 at Portugal 25, I know.
I do apologize for those on TikTok that might be catching the corner of me eating my Swiss chalet. This is not a wake turbulence mukbang.
Air Canada 615.
Air Canada 615, Toronto Tower, number 2, calling a BizJet 2 final, 020 at 13, clear to land runway 06
somehow
right.
scarf some food.
Air Transat 410, contact ground 1219, have a good day.
1219 with ground and Transat 410, thank you.
Twilight 34, contact departure on 1288, have a good one. 1288, have a good one yourself, Twilight 34. Portugal 258, wind 010, 11 gusting 16, clear for takeoff runway 05.
Portugal 258.
Alright, steam veggies, achievement unlocked. Just in time for the Falcon.
American 1576 tower, lineup runway 05.
Lineup runway 05, American 1572.
Behind the Falcon, Air Canada 615 from Halifax. YXU girl, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Aw, Lena Bina. Thank you. YXU, I try to do this a couple times a week. I was doing it on YouTube. I still do it on YouTube. That's my primary platform. And you can see it in much higher definition and widescreen and everything. But a media person suggests that I try to expand the other socials.
American 1572, wind 030.
Not for anything else then, other than it helps me get opportunities to
runway 05, American 1572.
do media-related things
Good
in the
afternoon,
future.
get a
I don't know.
6071 on that
We're trying it out. But our YouTube channel is Wake Turbulence Aviation. We have over 15,000 subscribers.
You're number 2. You're following 737 at 1
We've been doing
mile
this
final.
since January of last year.
At 14. Good land runway 06 right. Air Canada 718, Carolina runway 05.
Line 05,
0 Sierra Alpha, contact ground on 1219. Yes.
90.
All right, up next, the Royal Jordanian 6271 Discover Petra livery. 2 behind that is a Lufthansa A350 from Munich. The first one is just from Amman.
1572 departure.
Watch for the wing flex.
288, American 1572.
Air
Royal
Canada
Jordanian.
615, Delta 3, cross runway 06 left.
Delta 3, cross 06 left, Air Canada 615.
Air Canada 718, wind 030, cross, takeoff runway 05.
Clear for takeoff 05, Air Canada 718.
Air Canada 886 Heavy Tower, line up runway 05.
Line up wing 05, Air Canada 886 Heavy.
Wind check 01030. Air Canada 615, open ground on 1219, yes.
219, yeah, Air Canada 615.
Pushing 5030, Toronto Tower, caution turbulence. You're following an 87, they're touching down. This is 010 at 13, turn land runway 06 right. Air Canada 718, contact departure 1288, yeah.
28 Air Canada 718, yeah.
Air Canada 886, wind 030, 11 gusting 16, clear for takeoff runway 05.
Takeoff 05, yeah, 886.
Jordanian 6271, exit Delta 3, cross runway 06 left.
Delta 3, cross 06 left, Canada 621.
All right, we got a RJ900, which I might miss just for the sake of trying to eat a bit. But I'm going to get the Lufthansa A350 900 very shortly coming in from Munich. Lufthansa 494.
Jordanian 2671, contact Pearson 6271, contact ground 179.
2190, Canada 671.
Great job being here, folks.
Lufthansa 494, heavy.
Lufthansa 494, heavy Canada. 020, 12, destination 17, clear to land, runway 06 right. Air Canada 886, departure 1288, yep.
For departure 886.
Piedmont 5886, caution turbulence behind the departed 330, wind is 0208, gusting 15, just takeoff runway 05. Air Canada 743, Carolina runway 05.
743.
Wind check on the south side, 020, 12, gusting 17. Go straight 5030, good speed 20. Delta 5, there is traffic inside 2 final.
Here it comes.
Alright, that's fast. We'll make it quick. 30.
District 5030, thanks for your help. Cross runway 06 left, call ground 1219. Go.
Alright, cross 6 left, and what was ground frequency? 630.
1219 for ground.
1219, thanks. 630.
Canada 743, wind 020, 10 gusting 15, set takeoff runway 05.
Clear with takeoff, runway 05, Air Canada 743.
Speed Mach 5886, departure 1288 p.m.
1288, Speed Mach 5886. Bye-bye.
Split Air 3535, tower, line up runway 05.
Line up away 05, frequency 3535.
Westjet 306 with you, ILS 6 right.
Westjet 306, Toronto Tower, caution trim zones, you're following is 350, they're rolling out now, wind is 010 at 14, land runway 06 right.
Clear land, 6 right, check the mark.
Lufthansa 494, exit Delta 5, cross runway 06 left.
Lufthansa 494, exit Delta 5 and cross runway 06 left.
Hey, Lena, tomorrow the A380 arrives about 9:30 in the morning. It's probably already almost departed.
Lufthansa 494 right, Charlie 129 today.
If you look up EK241,
Sierra 3535, wind is 02012, set takeoff runway 05.
not yet departed.
35.
Air Canada 743,
Estimated
departure
to depart at
3:30.
3:30 Dubai time, so looks like it's on
Delta
time.
2468, tower, line up runway 05.
A6 Echo Delta Zulu is the aircraft that's going to be flying that. I'm not going to be here tomorrow morning. I'm going to work, but people will be here. People like to see the 380s, so it's definitely a popular plane. Appreciate you all being here very, very much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. La, thank you for sending those roses and the hearts.
1 mile final.
And the finger hearts.
020.
Ah, you're awesome. Thank you.
Land runway 06 right.
Clear land 06 right, Rouge.
Very much appreciated. I'm also going to keep knocking my camera with my head. Seems to be my thing tonight. Swoop 737 for WestJet. Swoop livery. They got a WestJet sticker on them to show you. Swoop was always owned by WestJet, but it was operating as a separate airline until recently. Now it is all WestJet flights. They just have not repainted the aircraft yet. I hope they don't, because I like the Swoop livery. A321 will be in next from Quebec City, Rouge 1957.
WestJet 306, Delta 3, cross runway 06 left.
Delta 3, cross 6 left, WestJet 30.
And check 02011, gusting 17.
Tower, we're 1720, approaching Heathrow, cleared ILS 06 right.
Bridge 1720, Toronto Tower, number 2, you're calling a company 321, 1 mile final, wind is 02011, gusting 17, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land 06 right, 1720.
WestJet 306, over ground, 119, have a great day. Delta 2468, departure 1288, have a good day.
Good day, Delta 2468.
Next, an A321-200 Rouge
Check
1720
020
coming from Phoenix. And if you are on YouTube and you scroll back in today's live, which will be archived, you can see the 747
Speed
land.
up for Delta 30 company traffic, almost miles an hour.
Queen of the Skies arrival today. And it was fantastic.
On Delta 3.
The arrival, like, I'm not talking about general. Mediocre at best. But the plane
Good
was
evening,
cool.
November 151 Bravo, 4 out, runway 6 right.
November 151 Bravo, Toronto Tower. You're number 2. You're following a 321 short final. Wind is 030 at 13. Clear to land runway 06 right. Where are you parking today?
We're going to Sky Service midfield and have the aircraft or interval on site.
Okay, if you are certified.
Thank you. 1720, clear to land.
For 1720 affirmative, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land.
Tower, Denver 5001, with the visual 6 right, 1 for the
1957 over ground 129.
019, Rouge 1957.
Sunwing 71.
Oh, Marlene, that's awesome. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Lena.
Endeavor 5001, Toronto Tower. You're number 2. You're following.
Feel free to check us out on waketurbulence.ca. It links to all of our other platforms and stuff. Get to know a little bit about who we are.
For 17.
YouTube is our primary platform, but we're all over the place. We're enjoying
Sunwing
you being
7130,
here,
wind
folks.
01010, clear for takeoff runway 05.
Clear for takeoff runway 05,
Appreciate that very much. And Marlene, that's awesome. I watch planes with my daughters too, so we enjoy it. Yeah, Paul, this would be a good place to set up, assuming the arrivals and things are mainly consistent. We'd have to check the weather and see what the 24-hour TAF is looking like if we get that. Wow, little raindrops, I felt. That's all right. It ends if it ends, but it's not supposed to rain tonight. Reversers. I like the reversers on this plane. They kind of cover the back of the engine to redirect the airflow.
Lower Air Canada 110 with you, mailbox 01.
Line up 05, Endeavor 4980.
All right, Endeavor 5001 is going to be next. Oh, it looks like Turkish is going to go to the north side.
Delta 1, cross runway 06 left.
Based on its downwind and its base up there. But there's an RJ900 Endeavor 5001 from Minneapolis coming in next for Delta connection. Now maybe Turkish will do the
Air Canada 110, Toronto Tower, your number
longer base.
calling an RJ
I'm crossing my fingers because there's nobody really behind it.
17, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear line 6 right behind the RJ Air Canada.
That would make me happy to see Turkish.
Sunwing 7130, departure now on 1288.
I do understand it's a complex operation. They don't do things just for me. Imagine what I would not want to live in that world.
Have one Bravo, contact ground 119, have a great day.
129, have a nice day, 151 Bravo.
Lovely RJ. Oh, looks like Turkish is coming south. All right, Turkish is now number 5. So it's an A321, Air Canada 110 from Vancouver. Embraer 175, United Express, Republic Airways flying that. 3706 from Newark. Then Rouge 1702 and A321 from Las Vegas.
Endeavor 5001, Delta
Then
1,
Air Canada
cross
719 from LaGuardia on the MAX 8. Then we get our number 5, a 777-300ER Turkish 17 whiskey from Istanbul. That one is going to be cool.
Air 3706, Toronto Tower.
Turkish is great. Oh, it's awesome, Marlene.
321, 1
Me
mile.
too, Lena. I love Turkish.
0 at 14. Clear to land, runway 06 right. Endeavor 4980, wind 010 at 10, clear for takeoff, runway 05.
05, clear for takeoff, Endeavor 4980.
Endeavor
Right.
5001 over ground,
First.
9, have a good day.
was the 321 from Vancouver. Air Canada 110. Brickyard 3706 from Newark on a 175. Next up.
Check 02014.
I like when you can see the
110,
lineup of lights here.
Unable Delta 3 for 110.
Air Canada 110, okay, best speed to Delta 5,
Right
there's
now.
miles now.
Best speed to Delta 5 for 110.
And number 4980, departure on
And then
128.
behind that,
Have a good day.
1288,
can't see it yet.
74980.
Turkish will be the last one. Would be the fourth. If you can see.
Canada 110 on Delta 5, cross runway 06 left.
66 left on Delta 5, Canada 110.
Tower 1702, I left 6 right.
Route 1702, Toronto Tower, you're number 2, you're following an Emperor, short final, wind is 020 at 13, and land wind 06 right.
Transat, number 2, clear land 6 right, Rouge 1713.
Flex Air 7505, tower, line up runway 05. Air Canada 110, up the ground, 9, have a good day.
I flew Republic on United Express last weekend. Not the one that just passed, but the one before that, to Washington Dulles. Flew Porter back to Billy Bishop on Dash 8. That was worth the change of flight.
Check 020
to get the extra time at the museums. Lena, if you go to liveatc.net, you can listen to air traffic control for free. You can get apps as well that do that.
Delta 3
I
cross
think you have to
6
pay
left,
for the app, which I
3706.
do, but just because I like having it on my phone. But you can listen to it on the web for free. Just can't listen. There's some countries you can't listen to, like Britain. You can't get Britain's air traffic control.
Turkish 17 Whiskey Heavy, Toronto Tower, you're
Rouge
number 3, you're
1702.
following a 737, 4 miles
Vegas,
final, wind
21.
010 at 13, and land runway 06 right.
Clear land 06 right, number 3, copy.
Air Canada 719, Toronto Tower, you're number 2, you're following a 321, short final, wind 010 at 13, and land runway 06 right.
Clear to land 6 right, traffic clear.
Brickyard 3706, ground 119, yeah. Charlie 9, Brickyard 3706, yeah. Flex Air 7505, wind 010 at 11, clear for takeoff runway 05.
Clear for takeoff runway 05, Lux Air 7505.
Wind check is 010 at 13, southside.
All right, Air Canada 719 from LaGuardia on a MAX 8, and then we have Turkish 17 Whiskey from Istanbul, not Constantinople, as I have been told. I will get them both, but I might truncate the landing of the MAX to get Turkish. That's 777-300ER Turkish Airlines. from Istanbul. A fantastic aircraft. Let's start with Air Canada.
Over the ground 129 CF.
Over down through 1700.
Flex Air 7505.
All right, we're heading over to Turkish 17 Whiskey, 777-300ER from Istanbul.
Beaver 5 Charlie Alpha, wind 010 at 14, clear for takeoff on wind 05.
Good takeoff for me, 25, Charlie Alpha.
Canada 719, Delta 3, cross runway 06 left.
Delta 3, clear to cross 6 left, Air Canada 719.
Delta 2714, tower line up runway 05, short delay for turbulence.
Runway 5, land up only Delta 2714.
Check 02014. Canada 719, contact ground 1219, yep.
219, good day, Air Canada 719.
Canada 14, Toronto Tower, crossing terminal Charlie Alpha, contact departure 1288. Have a good day.
1288, good flight, Charlie, have a good day. Speed up for Delta 5, Turkish 17.
Delta 2714, caution turbulence behind the departed 350, wind 01040, 17, clear for takeoff, runway 05. Air Canada 464, tower, line up, runway 06. Turkish 17 Whiskey, cross, runway 06 left.
Cross runway 06 left, Turkish 17.
Well, that was cool, I think, anyways. Big fan of that Turkish.
Over 1710, ILS.
We are losing some signal out here, though. I'm getting some signal issues. I do apologize.
Mile final, wind is 010 at 13, clear to land, runway 06 right.
The internet is fluctuating greatly right now. So let's hope it picks itself up. A319 coming in next. From Yow! Corinne, thank you! $5 super chat on YouTube. For the coffee fund, oh, I need it. Also, any chance of planning a late evening stream on the 22nd? Flying in from Halifax at 21:45. When is the 22nd? Is that a Friday?
464, wind 01011, 17, clear for takeoff, runway 05.
It is not impossible. Corinne, if you could do me a favor and visit waketurbulence.ca and email the channel, that way I can get the flight details and I can put it in my calendar. And if I'm able to get out there, it'll at least be on my radar, so I know if I'm thinking of leaving, 20 minutes early and I've forgotten about it, I have it on my calendar. So I'd appreciate that, and I will do my best to get out to see that because I'd love to support and capture subscribers. So thank you. Appreciate that. That plane came in from Yow, baby. Air Canada 463 A319.
05, 78.
Next we have Rouge 1710 from New Orleans. A319 again. Coming at ya.
Target up in Air Canada 192.
Air Canada 192, you're calling company 319, very short final, wind is 01012, gust 17, clear to land, runway 06 right.
That's a Air Canada 192.
Air Canada 463, over to ground, 121, good day.
Over ground,
Air Canada 464, departure for you, 121, correction 1288 for you.
28 again, 44, fella.
Cool, Allison. What sort of lives do you do?
Takeoff runway 05.
What's your
Air France
what's your topic?
Heavy tower, line up runway 05.
Curious.
Line up runway 05.
Convair is where it's at right now. Look at this. This is a
Bridge 17.
I mean, it's not as busy as it is on a sunny Saturday, but it's cool. Lots of cool stuff. Lots of people checking out the airplanes. Any big planes landing soon? Thank you, Corinne. I appreciate that. I will look out for that. 74 is taxiing, though. Let's have a look at that, actually, while we're here. We get to see it for another few seconds, and it is my favorite plane. 747-400, headed back to Frankfurt, LH471. And then an A321 coming over our heads.
309, have a good one.
From Kelowna, British Columbia. I'll be there in August. I'll be doing a live or two from Kelowna International Airport, as well as the Abbotsford International Air Show in British Columbia in August. So stay tuned for that. It'll be definitely on YouTube. TikTok if I can swing the equipment. Most definitely be YouTube. I will not have a giant battery that I can bring on an airplane to get all of my equipment up and running. We do what we can do. Jazz A39 is an RJ900, and that's coming in from Raleigh, Durham. that in a few.
Air Canada
Now,
194.
see if I can do that
Canada
whole.
192, Delta 3, cross runway 065.
Delta 3, cross station, left,
what
Air
happens?
192.
If you're looking for my website, it's waketurbulence.ca. Waketurbulence.ca. Wake turbulence, for those who don't know, is the vortices that are created behind a wing by the pressure differential. It creates little mini tornadoes. So if you're flying behind a larger plane, you gotta watch out, because they can flip you over. Wake turbulence can be quite dangerous, but it's
Air Canada 192, ground 129.
it's like a boat leaves wake behind it.
Yep.
In the water, creates the waves that jet skis like to jump over. Well, airplanes do the same thing. Just, you know, little tornadoes.
Trans 355, departure 1288, good day.
28 at home, 355 tonight.
I'm just working on the last of my dinner, so my missus RJ will apologize. Marlene, I'm not a pilot. I'm an enthusiast. I'm a student pilot, actually. So I'm working on my pilot's license. We just loved planes ever since I was a kid. Probably since we flew to Manchester 9
Carolina from 05.
on a 747, and I got to visit the flight deck, talk to the pilots and the engineer. And that was probably what started the love. And ever since then, I'm always looking up at the sky as planes go by and trying to learn all I can. That's sort of my aviation story. And then when I turned 40, I said, hey, why not learn how to try to fly a plane? So I'm going to do that for a little while. COVID changed a lot of people's plans, for sure.
Lima, the wind 030,
Tony, take care. Thank you so much for everything. Tony, one of our moderators, signing off in the YouTube chat. Thank you, buddy.
Jazz 839, continue down to the very last exit.
If we ever get up to 20,000 subscribers, we got another giveaway planned on our YouTube channel. We did one at 10,000.
Jazz 933, Toronto Tower, wind is 010 at 15 for land.
Donated a bunch of Air Canada merchandise. So we gave away Wake Turbulence hat this year. So that would be fun to...
839, engage currently unavailable. Cross runway 06 left
do.
and call ground 129.
Perhaps.
Cross 6 left and call ground, yeah.
We'll see. I agree, Marlene. Never too late. It's never too late to do anything. Obviously, my channel, YouTube channel's motto here is embrace the journey. And I think that's what this has kind of taught me. Is that everybody's always focused on where they're going to end up, and people sometimes forget to just enjoy the ride. So just look up, watch the planes that fly over your head. Enjoy yourself.
The
whole point of me starting the channel is to just spread positivity and
Jazz 955 with 01011 gets from takeoff on 05.
sit in the corner
Over takeoff 05, Jazz
on the
955.
remnants of my quarter chicken white meat. Chalet. Pondering life's mysteries. All right, that'll do. Yes, for those who ask, I definitely drank the chalet sauce. RJ900LR coming from Philadelphia. Jazz 933. And the rush hour seems to have slowed a bit. Keep an eye out for a couple of inbounds, but I might be ending. I might end shortly. There is a 777 28 minutes out from Heathrow. Air Canada A350. That is a plane that I do like to see. Hopefully, if it comes to the south side, we don't know. There's the Dreamliner from Frankfurt, 28 minutes out as well.
That's 955, departure 1280. Yep.
We'll see what happens in the next few minutes before we make a decision.
933, continue to the next exit, make it Delta 5, go straight into your gate that way.
I now have garbage Swiss Chalet. And I always take my garbage with me. Campsite rule. Always leave a place better than you found it.
422, the wind 02012, close to takeoff.
I think a lot of people seem to forget that etiquette around the airport, but we look out for each other around here. That's the goal, anyways. All right. Woo, chilly.
Yeah, 933.
He's getting chilly.
Delta 5 is good across
That's 933, yep, cross runway 06 left, and then it'll be into Delta Tango. Apron will be on 12207.
Alright, cross 6 Delta 5, Delta Tango, over the
In next, an Embraer 175, Republic 3453 from Washington Dulles Brickyard.
In the 471 Heavy Tower, line up runway 05.
For the 471, line up runway 05.
Urbay, this is Toronto Pearson International Airport. Lacey, I also love watching planes overhead all the time.
Alright, don't forget 3453, Stables for 6 right.
Brickyard 3453, Toronto Tower, the wind 0.
Urbay, I don't have an address for this. There's no actual address where we are. It's just various spots around the airport where you can see planes doing their thing.
Brickyard 34.
I might actually
Delta 5 for your exit.
Alpha Delta 5, 3453.
I might actually try to look ahead, look across the airport from 747. So if I miss the Brickyard, I do apologize, but 747 is priority for me.
So the 471, runway 05, straight for takeoff.
Lufthansa 471 to Frankfurt on a 747-400, and I'm going to just try to look for it from a distance. I'll be on this plane on the 15th of July. 15th of July. For those who want to follow my plane, or any spotters out there that want to take some video, I'll do some video inside. Heiko, welcome. Nice to have new people here. Appreciate that on YouTube.
02012.
Oh, Paul, you got Nightbot filtered you. I think it read too much into your joke there. That's an automated bot. We'll get you cleared out there, don't worry.
Jet 252, tower line up runway 05, short delay for turbulence.
For the 431.
Brickyard 3453, cross runway 06 west, and then Delta Tango, and the apron will be
Queen
on
of the
1207.
Skies to Frankfurt. Yes, I will be on that plane soon. I'm very excited about that. Lufthansa 471 to Frankfurt.
Behind the departed 47, this is 01011, gusting 16, clear for takeoff runway 05.
I can't wait.
Clear takeoff 05, wish it, defected.
It's funny, the non-plane people, I say, I'm going to Scotland in the summer. Like, oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm flying via Frankfurt. Like, why the heck would you do that? It's way out of the way. My plane people, friends, I say, I'm flying to Scotland via Frankfurt. Then I got LH471.
Yep. 608 tower, line up runway 05.
Line up 05 on the
The Queen of the Skies is not going to be around for too much longer, so I want to be able to get on that plane while I still can. It's been over 20 years since I've flown on a 747. That was in 2003 in December. I flew to London Heathrow from Toronto. British Airways. It was a good flight. I got upgraded to World Traveller Plus on my way there for some reason. Don't know why. So, and my friend I was with was back in economy.
Hello, Jazz 995.
I think both were great products, but
Jazz 995.
I definitely enjoyed the upgrade.
020 at 14, clear to land on 06 right. Clear to land 6 right, Jazz 995.
I agree, Marlene. They're fantastic. Herbe, the only thing I would say about taking your kids around here is make sure you find a spot that has a safe distance to park in. There is a parking lot by the Etobicoke Creek Trail, just because there's a lot of busy roads here, and people sometimes just pull over right at the side of the busy road and let their kids run around, and there's large trucks going by really fast. So I just say be careful. Your best bet might be to go on Airport Road and park over by the CIBC Freshburger area, and then you can watch planes flying over the road, but stay a safe distance back. So this is a safe spot to stand. You're not really supposed to stop and park here. So things to keep in mind. Just always, we do everything with safety first. Safety is always a top priority.
3608.
Air Canada 826 Heavy Tower, line up runway 05.
Hey, line up runway 05, Air Canada 826 Heavy.
Wind check 020 at 14.
All right, looks like that 777 is 15 minutes out. And a Dreamliner, 20 minutes out. So I'm going to soft call that Dreamliner the end of the show. Unless something fantastic shows up. It's just starting to get a little bit chilly. I did not dress. Well, I dressed for, I guess, the weather I wanted to see.
Contact departure 1288. Have a good day.
28, Void 36.
Might go check out the other side of the airport after the stream.
Air Canada 826,
see if I can
wind
take
is
some photos.
360 at 12. Take off runway 05.
Occurring.
Tower, hello, Air Canada 990 with you, final for 063.
Air Canada 990, Toronto Tower, wind 020 at 13. Third land runway 06 right.
Third land 6 right, Air Canada 990.
That's 995, Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, and then make a right turn off to Charlie.
Delta 3, cross 06 left on the Charlie, Jazz 995.
Tower, Air Canada 1092, ILS 6 right.
Air Canada 1092.
All right, and next, Air Canada 990, 737 MAX 8.
02012,
Mexico City.
Clear to land runway 06 right.
I enjoy the MAX 8s as well. I know they've had a bit of a hit in the PR department, but they're fantastic planes. I would fly on one tomorrow. I'd put my kids on one tomorrow. I'd hopefully be with them, because I just don't want to send my kids away. Although, it might be nice to have a weekend off. That being said, though, I'm at the airport a lot, so I got to hand it to my absolutely amazing partner, Mandy, who is willing to put up with me disappearing to the airport for hours so I can do a stream. Sometimes they bring the kids with us. They enjoy airplanes as well, so my daughter has made some plane videos. It's pretty cute. I just enjoy being here, having a good time. Glad you could join me as well. It's a lovely time. If you want to see some of the planes we caught earlier in the stream, this whole stream is going to be archived on YouTube. We're on YouTube right now, live, in 1080p widescreen, so you get a little bit more of the shot. And for those who are watching on a different platform, YouTube is our kind of primary go-to spot. And all of our streams from years past have year and a half past. Is that Flight Spotter John that just pulled up? See, that would keep me here a little bit longer, I think, 'cause I like hanging out with John. I do have to get rolling at some point, though. I want to do a Lancaster stream. That would be cool. Actually, if I could afford it, I would do a stream from inside the Lancaster, but I doubt that's ever going to be a thing I can afford to do. How often do I do this, Marlene? A couple times a week, usually. I don't have a set schedule yet, just because I have 2 children and life and a job, and I try my best to get here as regularly, but can't always do it. So Monday afternoon evenings are kind of my most common time, but weather has kept me away the last little bit. I've been sick a couple times. I try to do one day on the weekend, often a Saturday or a Sunday. And I try to get Friday evenings when I can as well. So I usually work them around the weekend. I'll sometimes sneak in a midweek stream if I miss a Monday. Sometimes do a bonus Wednesday. Can't always. That's the only thing, is I can't be as consistent as I'd like to be. Just because of life. I do my best. It is my hobby, not my job. And I'm glad people can join in when I do it. Lena, we did. Yep. Go check out the YouTube channel, Wake Turbulence Aviation. It's right near the beginning. What time did it actually land? Because it's all time stamped in the corner, much like the TikTok is. It was today, June 10th, landed at 4:02, just near the beginning of the stream. So if you go back towards, go on YouTube. I'd appreciate if you could subscribe while you were there. It means a lot to me and the channel. And yeah, go back to the beginning of today's stream, and you'll see the Queen of the Skies landing, and then taking off again from the distance. We've had a couple of cool landings. Thanks, Marlene. I appreciate that. Yeah, honestly, the best way is join our social medias. We have a Facebook group for those who still use Facebook. I do, because I'm old. And we often post in there, or I post to we have members in YouTube, so I do a monthly members chat for people who have paid memberships to the YouTube channel. And we often have special aviation gas spotting, but we've had pilots, air traffic controllers, mechanics, and we just talk about aviation and plane spotting once a month, usually on Google Meet. I like seeing people's faces, because normally everybody's just text on the screen. It's nice to have a conversation. And sometimes I do members-only special event streams and stuff too. But that's all YouTube. YouTube's kind of my, like I said, more of the community. But I'm branching out, seeing what happens. Oh, thanks, Lena. I really appreciate that. And yeah, feel free to visit us as well at waketurbulence.ca. You can support the channel. Visit or just check us out and find out who we are. Got some links to photos and videos and things. Like I said, I'm also learning to fly, so I have some videos of documenting my journey towards maybe one day getting my private pilot license if I ever put enough time into it.
Delta 3 cross from Delta 3 cross.
I just appreciate y'all being here. Honestly, it means a lot to me, so thank you. Looks like that triple is coming to the south side, and I think that Dreamliner might be doing similar. So, although that maybe not. Either way, we're going to get a big heavy to end the show today. That is what we are all about. First, a swoop livery WestJet landing with the WestJet sticker right there.
010 at 14, third line, 0 strike.
Float, nice floats.
Got 775, departure, 128.
I think we already talked about this. I already answered that question. I'm repeating myself because I do that sometimes. I think the 7-8 might go north, so we'll look for the triple as our last plane of the show, and then maybe take a few more minutes just to wrap up. So we just saw a 737 MAX 8 WestJet 2767 that was coming in from Punta Cana. Left just under 4 hours ago. And that MAX 8 is 4 years old, from December of 2019.
Canada 793 over to departure on 128.
Oh, it's the Gorp! C Gorp. Golf Oscar Romeo Papa. It just sounds fun to say Gorp. So I say Gorp. Air Canada 508 will be coming next from Chicago O'Hare on an A220. And it's just about to cross the road here, so let's have a look.
WestJet 2767 over to ground, 119, have a good night.
1219, user WestJet 2767.
Jazz 972 checking in at Savos. Savos is a waypoint for the ILS for 6 right. Just thought I'd pop in for a second, say hello. Those on the TikTok get the weird double camera now, but there you go. Very happy to be out here tonight doing our Monday evening stream. It's going to be ending shortly, but we'll be back, as we always are. Very happy to be here bringing some of these great views. We saw the 747 land today and departing into distance. We got the Royal Jordanian Special Livery. Some cool planes. And a lot of action tonight at Pearson. It got very busy for a while.
Canada 508, contact ground 119. Good night.
Yeah, really appreciate you all being here, and we'll keep rolling until we get that triple. Oh, that Dreamliner is coming south, so we will end with Air Canada 843 from, where is that coming from again? That is coming from Frankfurt, 779 Dreamliner, Air Canada 843. That'll be our last plane, but before that we'll also get the 857 from Heathrow to make sure that we are living the dream. We'll see that Jazz come in first. It's getting close to the road now. Thank you for tolerating my hat. It got really cold with the wind all of a sudden.
Center 0203.
Turlo at 771, you cleared the ILS 6 right. We're flying 170 to Sable.
WestJet 710, Toronto Tower, Unit 3, you're going at 37.4 miles per hour. 0 line, really good.
Good line, 6 right, WestJet 710.
Tower, 37 Bravo, Athens.
8037 Bravo, Toronto Tower, number 2, following an RJ over the numbers, engine 010 at 13, clear to land runway 06 right.
35 clear to land 6 right, hello.
Once again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me.
That's 972, Delta 3, cross runway 06 left.
Delta 3, cross 06 left, 972.
We are Wake Turbulence Aviation. We are Toronto Pearson's only live YouTube channel. So if you want to check us out on YouTube, hit and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me and help the channel out greatly. And give us a follow on TikTok, Instagram, all that as well. You can visit us at waketurbulence.ca for all of those links. We got 2 more heavies. 2 more heavies. Not yet, though. Icelandair. That was a 737 MAX 9 from Reykjavik. Our triple is now number 2. Number 1 being WestJet 710 from Vancouver on a 737-700. And then a 777-300 ER from London Heathrow, Air Canada 857. Number 2. Number 3 is Transat 187.
Bravo cross runway 06 left, contact 1219.
Left, 6 left, 1219.
From Punta Cana on an A321. Behind that looks like we'll be getting an A220 from Newark. Then perchance the Dreamliner. Perchance. He doesn't look or feel like June Paul. Could I go to Scotland from London Heathrow?
15 gust 20. Could take
I will be going to Scotland
05.
via Frankfurt, Vienna, Zurich, Edinburgh. Because why not? That's how I was able to use my points to go from Frankfurt to
Canada
Edinburgh.
857 heavy, just inside of Sabo, on the ILS 6 right.
Canada 857 heavy, 37 close final, wind 010 at 15, clear to land, runway 06 right.
Alright, are you ready for this 777? 777-300 ER, Air Canada 857 from London Heathrow. Coming at you. Our second last heavy of the show before we call it a night. It's getting cold and dark and windy and gross. Here we go.
Russia 710, cross runway 06 left, contact 219.
Cross left and 219.
As a 187-777 close final, caution turbulence with 020 at 13, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land 6 right, we check your comments for the week, turbulence there, Transat 187.
Yeah, 620, contact 1288. 620. Exit 629, wind 360, 15 gust 20, clear takeoff runway 05.
629.
Denver 5154, line up wait runway 05.
Wait runway 5 there, 5164.
That never gets old. The heavies, they never get old. I love watching them. They're really cool.
At 857.
All right, what do we got next?
5 cross 06 left, contact 219. Gate is not
Transat 187 from Punta Cana. How's it going, Flight Spotter John? All good?
857.
All good, he says. Can't hear him on the microphone because I've only got the one mic, but a little bit chilly it is. That's why we are wrapping up shortly.
Target Air Canada 1377, ILS 06 right.
And a 1377,
Transat's
number 2, 321, 2 final.
just a ways out there.
010 at 15, clear to land runway 06.
One more heavy.
Clear land 06.
The Dreamliner is going to end it.
Denver 5154.
End it on a high note.
15 gust 20, clear takeoff runway 05.
Takeoff runway 05 there, 5164.
That's 629, contact 1288.
288, ahead.
Last heavy.
Take care.
Jazz 35, line up wait runway 05.
Runway 05, Jazz 359.
There's 359, wind 010 at 15, fly heading 100, clear takeoff runway 05.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Imara, thank you so much for that rose. I really appreciate that. Your first gift.
Number
That means a lot to me,
5154,
thank you.
contact 128.
Thanks for all the follows too. Appreciate that. You're all fantastic. So thank you. Appreciate you watching. Please give us a follow on TikTok or Instagram, and subscribe on YouTube. That would mean the absolute world.
10-843 heavy. Number 220 at
Number 2
2
is our last
wind
plane of the
010
show.
at 13, clear to land runway
Railman on
06 right.
YouTube asks, where are we watching these from? We're on Convair Drive right now. That's where we are.
187 cross runway 06
All right, so
left,
first
contact
up,
121.
A220 from Newark, Air Canada 1377, and then we will have the last plane of the show, the Dreamliner from Frankfurt 7879, which is Air Canada 843 Heavy.
Jazz 359, contact 1288.
188, Jazz 359.
Ready to go now, Porter 309.
All right, here we are, last plane, last heavy, Air Canada 843 from Frankfurt 7879 Dreamliner. And I really, really, really appreciate you all being here to hang out with us, to watch the planes, and I hope you have a great rest of the Monday. Embrace the journey, everybody. Thank you so much. Let's watch this plane. Hit the wrong button. Hold on.
Air Canada 1377.
There we go.
Next left.
Now we'll watch
runway 06 left, contact ground 119.
Cross 06 left, ground point 9, Air Canada 1377.
Your number 1, Morningstar 70563, planning 33 left for Juliet 2.
33 left for 175.
Alright, then continue, wind 010 at 50. South wind 020 at 50. Sorry, 705, wind 010 at 15, clear to land, runway 05.
I guess I should have put it on the camera to watch the actual landing. My bad.
Again, 843 Delta 5 cross runway
I filmed it,
061.
if that makes you feel any better.
Delta 5 across 06 left, Air Canada 843.
Order 309, contact 1288. 28, quarter.
Thought I had it on there. Oh well.
Yeah, 720, heavy on the exit, caution turbulence.
I guess we need to watch a playback, don't we? Let's watch a playback.
Delta 5 and clear to
All right,
land
playback
runway
time. Here we go.
Check all Delta 5.
I owe you a playback because I didn't switch cameras over. Let's do it. Playback time. This is our 7879 Dreamliner replay.
Runway 05.
Line up and wait, runway 5, Air Canada 1095.
And 843 1219.
User, thank you. Happy to chat. If you want to email the channel, waketurbulence.ca, happy to chat. Love to hear some more about your journey in aviation. Here's the replay of the 7879 because I kept the camera on my back. Because I do that sometimes.
I said 33 left, contact 12165, Marshall 7056.
You get to see the face I make when I concentrating on planes. Sometimes I'm biting a lip, sometimes my tongue is sticking out. Take after my dad.
Rouge 1918, number 2, and RJ mile
This is the
final.
7879, a replay landing.
Gust 18. Clear to land, runway 06 right.
Runway 6 right, Rouge 1918.
I appreciate you all, folks. You are all fantastic.
5 contact departure airborne 1288, wind 01012, gust 18, clear takeoff runway 05.
For departure 28.
We'll head back over here, and I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your Monday and a great week. I will be back later in the week. I'm not sure exactly when. Friday I have a flight lesson, so I might do a later Friday or not. Sunday I might be back. It's Father's Day. That's my plan. Saturday I have to sing in a thing. So anyways, long story short, I will be back when I can. I really appreciate you all. I mean that everyone who's followed me today on TikTok, who's been part of that journey, who's been with us on YouTube since the beginning, January of 2023. This is our 150th stream day. So it's very special that I get to share it with all of you today. Even though it's very cold, I will be here in all weather. Maybe not in the rain because I lose equipment that way. But I just want to extend my sincerest thanks to all of you for watching and helping us be part of this, grow this community and be part of that. So thank you very much. It means the world to me. Please subscribe on my YouTube channel. That would mean a lot.
1095, contact 1288.
WakeTurbulence.ca if you want to send a gift or a donation to help the channel grow and help us keep doing what we do. So thank you so much, everybody. Embrace the journey. Have yourself a fantastic rest of the week.
Hotel India, 010, clear to land runway 06 right.
Clear to land 06 right, 0 Hotel India.
Where are you parked?
Skyfield, or Skytrip at Midfield.
Yep. 720 Delta Tango, go right to ramp on 12207.
Delta Tango over to ramp, just 720 there.
Top Air 4380, clear to land runway 05, wind 01010, gust 18.
Place Atlanta 05, Top Air 4380.
Rouge 1918, cross 6 left, contact 219.
Cross 6 left, 219, Rouge 1918.
Kenny, 16, contact 1288.
288 or Kenny, 16,
Yep.